Let's get ready, say, go. This was one, this was one, this was one, this was one. Let's go, this was one, this was one, this was one, this was one. Confide, rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away far beyond the clouds. You'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Don't be afraid. You got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala. Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. At the past, you may take sin or the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey, chala. No time to hesitate. Don't want to search the earth. For minute is a magic surprise. Oh, chala. Hey, chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
Happy New Year. It is Friday, and you know what that means. It is time for Spaghetti and Friends Toy Show episode 329. What is going on, peoples? It's your boy Smith, as always, joined by the usual suspects. We are here. It is 2025, a new year, but there's still toys to talk about. What's going on, fellas?
Common.
Listen, y'all are lucky y'all weren't here before we went on the
Birds aren't real.
Jimmy was over here being sussy, so luckily y'all didn't have to hear none of that, though.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You was talking about butt stuff. I was talking about Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Marvel Rivals? The game?
Oh, that's what you mean? Oh, that's not gay.
Yeah.
Well, butt stuff could be a game too.
Okay, I forgot. I didn't give you any backstory. So, Darkside Phil, right? He's playing the game, and he has a retard in his chat, and the retard likes to call Marvel Rivals Marvel Wobbles. So Marvel Wobbles, we play Marvel Wobbles. You play Marvel Wobbles? I play Marvel Wobbles all the time. See, it's not gay, just retarded. See, you got it wrong.
The I'm waiting for Blade.
I mean, there's a lot of characters I would like to see in that game because it's a fun game. Like I think it's a nice game that you don't really have to think about too much. There is a little bit of difficulty in it, depending on the character you pick, but for the most part, you can just kind of pick it up and play.
Mm.
And like I said, if you've got friends, it's even better. And it supports crossplay. The only thing I heard it doesn't support, which is kind of weird, is you can't do crossplay online ranked. You can only do like casual play. You can't do like online ranked play. But it's like, what's the point of cross-platform if you can't play online ranked? But I mean, minor hiccup. Maybe they'll patch that in or something later. You still get casual online play, so that's fine. I like the sort of roster that they have, but I would like to see some other heroes. I mean, my opinion, a majority of the heroes are just a lot of Guardians and like kind of Avengery, and then the campy ones that people think they needed, or that one chick who I think is made up, the Ice Girl.
She's from like another like mobile game. Like she's from like another like mobile game. I forget what it's called.
Oh, Daniel, you'd be wrong. We got a lot of figs. I mean, actually, to be honest, the figs are kind of lean, but lean in a way that depends on how you're looking at it. I would say, even though this is episode 329, you might as well say this episode is spiritually 369. Because this fig news is kind of sexy. This fig news is for the boys. Just trust me on that. Oh, and you might see some bare feet, Jimmy.
That's the only reason I come to these shows.
Mm-hmm. But this episode is going to be a little sexy because the figs today, it's for the boys. But anyways, I hope everybody had a good New Year's. I mean, I had fun. Good holiday season. I know we were here for our game night on Thursday. But yeah, I mean, good holiday. Did you have a good Christmas and all that, Jimmy? Because I know we didn't really get to talk to you. You wasn't here with us last week.
Yeah, I missed the New Year. The TV was behind, so I kind of fucked that one up.
Late to the New Year's, should have known. Should have known.
Yeah, I done fucked that one up real good.
First 9/11.
It's Ryan Seacrest's fault. He was miscounting.
That's why you don't trust Seacrest, bro.
Fucking Seacrest hasn't changed in 20 years.
SmackDown airing on YouTube. Word? That's different. Big ups to those who get to watch it on YouTube in Canada. My New Year's was decent. I went out and hanged out with some family. Hung out on my boy's stream. We played a bunch of Mario Kart and some Marble Wobbles, and other assortment games. Then I watched a grown man cry. That was awesome too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Scott Cheetos. He had a bad New Year's. It was a sad New Year's.
Oh, it was a sad one, huh?
Yeah, and he had a Christmas crash out. It was sad all across the board, to be honest. But for him, not for me. I was loving it. I watched Cops. I was over there watching Cops. I was like, you know what? This is the real entertainment, ladies and gentlemen.
If I ever want to see a grown man cry, I just look in the mirror and think about my life, and then there it is.
No, don't say that. You have a great life. You should be rejoiceful.
I do.
I shouldn't be laughing.
I do.
But
I do.
But yeah, it was cool. Like I said, Christmas was awesome, man. Got some cool Transformers. A lot of good Transformers, man, I got. So I'm happy, man. Plus, like, the Transformers I got knocked out a lot of, like, some of the later seasons. Because, like I said, Runabout, Run Amok, Point Blank, Wheelie are all later season characters that are like not outside of Willie, Point Blank and Runabout Run Amok, they got maybe 1 or 2 appearances and then that was it. So it's like to get them checked off the list is like cool. That makes like the major characters that more easier. Even though I think I've pretty much based out on all the major characters. It's all like kind of just those like Autobots and Decepticons that maybe showed up in 1 or 2 episodes. Like Skids. Like I don't have Skids. Skids showed up in like 1 episode. Like Tailgate. Tailgate showed up in like 1 episode. Like I don't have a Tailgate. Like I need, shit like that. But Runabout and Run 'em Up was like, I was like, yeah, ain't nobody making that shit.
I had to take a nap in order to like be able to stay awake till like New Year's. Like I had to like first take a nap. So that's where I'm at.
Old people.
Oh, did you know, that they already, I think a third-party company has already made a replacement head sculpt for the 86 Optimus? Because some people are complaining the head's too rounded and not squared off enough. So a third party made a new head to replace for the Studio Series Prime. Which I'm like, it looks fine. I don't know what everybody's complaining about. Like, bro, like, I mean, what more do you want from this?
I mean, it's really, I didn't really care. I didn't notice anything.
I didn't notice anything either. I'm sitting there like, this shit is still sitting on my desk right now. Like, I'm like, why are y'all sitting there bitching about the head sculpt? It's like it's not squared off enough. And I'm like, bro, you know how many different versions of Optimus heads you could choose from just based off of the animation?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, are we really like gonna sit here and be like beggars be choosy? Like it's ridiculous, son. Well, no. I did buy a third-party head sculpt. No, I'm just fucking with you. Nah, because what's his name? I think, what was it? Mgo. He got the replacement. And like I said, all it does is kind of make the jaw, like the helmet part of him, a little more squared off. But like other than that, like it's like it kind of makes the head look a little bit bigger than the body, but it's like the head's here is meant to fit the sculpt of his body. So I'm like, I don't know how motherfuckers out here, especially you pay $90 for this. You really trying to invest more money in this motherfucker?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Like, I don't need a replacement head sculpt for this Prime. Like, bro, I can see if you said this shit was complete ass. But it's not ass. It's good.
It's chug scale. I don't need to invest too much in chug scale. It's not like a masterpiece,
I'm just happy
you know?
I'm just happy he ain't got no gaps in his arms and legs.
Yeah.
And like, you want to pay an extra $35 for a head sculpt? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I paid $35 for a head sculpt that actually needed a head sculpt, and that was Superboy from McFarlane. But no Transformer, no. We good. Like, yeah, I would say this Prime is probably the best thing Hasbro's made last year, bro. Unless, I mean, can you think of something that was better from at least for the Transformers from Hasbro? The Studio Series Prime is probably the best thing they did. It's right up there with Cyclone Sky.
Yeah, but like this is probably the best thing they've put out since. I don't know. Magmatron was really good though.
I was just gonna say Magmatron was really good.
See, I can't really, judge really that. Good. I didn't pick that up, but I'll take y'all word for it. Like, even the trailer, even though it not being that necessary, I like the little extras they did do with the trailer, how all the other components that it comes with can peg into the trailer, so like that, like disposal of extra pieces, you ain't got to sit there and like kind of ziplock them. Because like all the blast off effects, there's a little compartment under the wheel to store it in. And then, like I said, the gun, the axe, the blast, even Roller pegs into the other thing So it's not just rolling around in the damn trailer. So everything is just in there tight. Which, yeah, like I say, hey, I appreciate that. Like I
Where
don't.
did the blast effects go?
Okay, like so, there's like little side, like the side panels of the trailer. There's a compartment that'll hold those little blast effects for his gun. It'll hold
Oh,
the
okay.
energy axe. It'll hold the gun itself. It'll hold roller and the thing that's on that little blue thing in the back. Like roller pegs into it, so when the trailer's closed, it's not just rolling about like it's just there, stationary. So like
Okay.
everything has a place. Like all the accessories that the Prime comes with can be stored within the trailer. Like
I
everything,
got
even the little blast effects. Like I said, there's a compartment under the wheel that you could just throw them, like a little pocket to throw them in there, and set it and forget it. But like I said, all the pieces that it comes with can be stored within the trailer, nicely, tightly. And I'm like, hey, works for me. That's one less Ziploc bag I gotta put shit in.
you. Yeah.
So like I said, even though the trailer and it's the same like every Prime trail where it's got the thing to stand it up on its own when it's not in vehicle mode, and it's got the little blue legs that come out the trailer like the old one had. So like the whole thing. And like I said, for a chug scale, like this is like I said, probably the best Prime you're gonna get. I can't see them making another Prime that I'm like, yeah, I need to buy that one. Like this is the best
Mm-hmm.
one. This is done. Like chug scale Prime 80. If you don't get the 86 Studio Series, like I said, your best bet is a Kingdom. But if you don't want to fuck with Kingdom, yeah, 86 is the guy. He's the go-to guy in my opinion right now. Which anybody planning on going on that third party Megatron that's gonna be a gun?
My
Mm.
my only like hesitation is like I want him to be like bigger. Uh,
Well, this is supposed
I
to
don't know.
scale with 86 though.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just I don't wanna I don't wanna get rid of my power of the primes Optimus for a smaller Optimus. That's that's why I'm
I feel
that's why
you.
I'm hesitant to pick this one up.
I feel you. I mean, Power of the Primes is good, but like I said, if you want that cartoon accurate type Prime, yes, 86 just knocked. Like I said, they knocked it out. What's going on, Gojira?
Which third party company is making that Megatron?
Um, I forget the name. I can look it up. Give me a second.
Because I definitely need that. I'm like I like the Siege Megatron. He's okay, but I'd much rather have like one to match my 86 Prime.
Fuck. I need to look at both screens, stupid. Should be here. So, trying to remember what the name of the company was, but I know it's. I don't know if it's out yet. But it like they already showed off like the box art and everything, and it's similar to like the studio series.
Okay.
But yeah, like I kind of want to see what Hasbro was gonna do first with their studio series because like we all know it's not gonna be a gun, but I want to see what they do with it though. That I am curious about, but I still want to like if I know it's not gonna transform to a gun, so it's like I need a gun. I'm sorry. We all need it to be a gun.
I mean, I'm sure if they put out an 86 or like a Studio Series Megatron, the alt mode is or the robot mode is going to look good. But to me, that's just like it's like buying a Siege Megatron. Like Siege Megatron in robot mode looks pretty G1, but if I'm going to go
But
in
then
on
it's got all
another
that
one,
extra tank part on it though. Like I
well,
need
yeah,
the Like I just want to see what they do to improve. Like I want to see what they're gonna do to match 86 Prime here.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna turn into a gun. Like I want to see what they'll do to kind of like we need to stay true to what it looked like in the cartoon in the movie, but still not transform into a gun, but also a tank. So like I said, that's the part I want to see. Like I want to see what that part looks like. I mean, a lot of people, Daniel, have expectations low for Studio Series Megatron because everyone knows it's not gonna transform into a gun. So you're gonna get Tankatron, but I'm just wondering, like, if it looks more like Megatron from Siege and all that, which again is not a bad Megatron, but nobody wants the extra tank pieces. They just want them to look like Megatron that may or may not transform into a gun. That's what we need. Because like, at the end of the day, no one's really going to sit there and transform him into a gun and have him on display as a gun. But we'd like to at least know that he does. That's
Yeah.
it. Like, I got Masterpiece Megatron here, and I think I haven't transformed him into a gun in years. But I like to know that I can. And he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's the good part. It's not the thing of, oh, everybody's just going to... It's not that people want to sit here and run around with guns, Megatron guns, like that's idiotic. It's just the fact that knowing that, yeah, he's
Speak for
still
yourself.
I mean, if you want to get shot, go ahead, fuck it. Make your next move your best move. Might be your last, but for me, it's just knowing that it does. Because just having the thing of like, it's Megatron, but it's Tankatron. We all know he's a gun. But I think they said the price was supposed to be around the same as Studio, but it might be a little more. That's another thing. Like, listen, $90 for this dude's kind of too much already. He ain't even a command class. Like he's at best, this dude's like what leader or deluxe. And like I said, they just giving it that because of the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, for what all it does, it still ain't worth the commander class tag or the price tag. Especially seeing as how like I've got a bunch of other primes that came from Earthrise and Siege with the trailer, and they weren't even that much. Because I got one of the dead primes with the trailer from I think Kingdom or Earthrise. I don't know. I forget which one because they all fucking bled in anyway. But they were all good primes. It doesn't matter. But
Oh, I fucking finally completed my Studio Series Dinobots.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that took a minute. So yeah, they're fucking awesome.
Yeah, they look really good when you put them together. Look really good.
Yeah.
Grimlock got his sword now, so that's pretty cool.
Yo, I gotta say something about that X-Transbot Willie. Even this is like the 2.0 version. Even that one sucks, bro.
Oh yeah?
It's good enough, but it's like, bro, you could tell like this shit. They did not put no thought into this. Like he's a good looking figure. Don't get me wrong. It looks like Willie, but like his like about that the figure that small. I know usually they like to go the joint routes for the legs, but for him, it doesn't work. Like he's like you got to tighten shit up. Like he needs ratchets. Like small figures, especially transformer figures, need ratchets because you got too many moving parts. It's not like an action figure. Like they complicate it. Plus, y'all got weight on these things. Changes the equilibrium. Like I had to tighten up his joints because he kept doing the split on me. Like, bro, can you just stand up straight? Like, what the fuck? Like, why are your ball joints so greasy? And on top of that, the legs keep popping off the ball joints. But I might have a method to tighten them up a little bit. But it's just like X-Transbot, man. Like, I would like to see Takara make a wheelie, but who knows what that new Masterpiece line's gonna be.
I don't even know. I don't know what's happening with that. They should have just stuck with like their new cartoon accurate line with the Seekers and the Prime Megatron. They were on a roll if they actually just fucking continued putting out figures. But then they're like, you know what? Third party's got us covered.
But I'm saying, like, the only thing they've promoted so far under that new banner is what? The Raiden and the Genrai.
I think that's what it's going to be from now on. I think they're going to just keep putting out, like, MPG fucking Japanese style characters.
I mean, I don't mind that, but it'd be nice to just, like, hey, how about that G1 shit? You want to finish that? Like, what, y'all don't want to make a Jazz? You don't like Cliff Jumper? You don't like what's wrong with them? Huh? You don't like Wind Charger?
No, it's like they don't. It seems like
you don't like Power Glide. You don't like Power Glide. What's wrong? You don't like Pipes.
Nobody
you don't like Huffer. You don't like Gears.
Listen, to them, it's like if we can't get the license to the car, then fuck this guy. That's why Jazz didn't make the cut.
I mean, fuck the license. Just make a car that looks semi-similar.
That's why they made the
you're already going for cartoon accuracy, so why would you care if the car matches the real life thing at this point? Because the cars, even though they were fashioned off a lot of cars, they weren't completely accurate. Like Cliff Jumper was supposed to be like a Corvette, and look how small that shit looked. So was that completely accurate? Like, I'm dead ass. Every time if you look up what Cliff Jumper's alt mode is and what he looks like, it is not the same.
Dude, that's why they made the train bots. It's not because they wanted to make Raiden. They're like, you mean we can make the trains?
Yeah,
we have the license of the trains? Okay. Who turns into a train?
Yeah, because it's like, come on now. Where's Sea Spray? Where's Blaster?
Cosmos.
Yeah, Cosmos. Where's these people?
You don't need licenses.
Where's Mirage? Where's Mirage? You know what I'm saying? Where are these people? Where's Cup? You know what I'm saying? Where's Springer? Where's fucking Rekgar and Blur? Where are these people? Where are the rest of the Dinobots? Niggas forget they made a Masterpiece Grimlock? Where the rest of the Dinobots? Even though he was undersized.
They should just make more Beast Wars because you don't need license to make animals.
I second that.
Where's Reflector? Where's Reflector, huh?
I want Rat Trap.
You need a license to make bugs? You need a license to make a train and a rocket? Huh? Where's Astro Train? Where's all these people? Where's a Galvatron? You need a license to make a space gun?
Space gun tech? I pre-ordered that Fans Toys one.
Yeah, I ain't worried about theirs. Like I said, Sovereign's still the best. Version 1 or version 2. Because I'm sitting there looking at version 2 and I'm like, I don't see that much difference. The feet is different. I see they did like smalling up his abdominal section and kind of made his chest a little bit bigger. But it's like, it doesn't really matter. Again, it's interpretation of like who the fuck drew it. Because like the first version is just as cartoon accurate as the one that they got coming out now. Like the face, everything. So I'm like, hey, listen, if you missed out on the first Sovereign, hey, this is a second chance and you get a bit of an upgrade. I ain't mad at you. I'm not going in on it, but shit, more power to you. Like
it's a good thing, I think.
No. It's a good upgrade.
Yeah, no,
it's a good upgrade.
Yeah, it's like I'm glad I didn't go in on that metallic one because I couldn't get the original, and they put this out. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, he was a no-brainer back in the day for me because I remember. I think it was DX9 that had a Galvatron, and another company had a Galvatron, and they both
Yeah.
were kind of like meh. Especially one didn't even have the tire tracks on the arms. It was like on the back, and I was like, nah, I'm not fucking with you. But then when Sovereign showed up, I'm like, oh man, he's checking all the boxes. Transformation wasn't all that difficult. And I'm like, hey man, it's fine. Now that they got the new one coming out, like, hey buddy, listen, I'm happy because, like I said, trying to find the original Sovereign, not that. It's not. You're not gonna. You only gonna get metallic or toy colors at this point. But I still stand by. He's still probably the best thing Fans Toys ever made. That shit's the bomb. But enough. But listen, enough of this. What's the price on him? He was like, what are they charging for him? 230, 240?
I don't remember. Yeah, something around there.
No, I'm talking about for the new Sovereign.
Yeah. I think it's around that price, maybe a little more.
Because I think the original one was that same price too. So I was like, at least they're keeping it fair. So that's fine.
Yeah, he ain't like he ain't 400 like a masterpiece would be. So that's all I care about.
Like, I already have a Sweeps and Cyclonus from X Transbots, and theirs were pretty decent. That's why I never went on the Fans Toy one. But I kind of would like to get another Sweep still, just to have Sweeps. But I don't know. It depends. Like, I gotta check real estate. But since we on the toy stuff, let's jump into your number one source for news and information. It's a new year, new toys. Tonight's show is definitely for the boys. It's Fig News. And as always, you gotta check that spaghetti policy because that shit's important. We start things off before we get to the beef. We get to the killers. We got ourselves here. From Mattel, we got Jurassic World Hammond Collection Allosaurus action figure. I know Matt, you're into the Jurassic Park stuff, so I don't know if he's gonna if you picking this one up.
Yeah, this is it's pretty cool, I guess. It's hard for me to keep track of all the Jurassic World stuff, so I don't know if we've had an Allosaurus in the Hammond collection or not.
We did. We had like the you know how they did like the Tyrannosaurus that was scaled correctly?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we got one in that scale. I think this one's smaller though.
Okay. Well, I guess then like, if you missed out on that one, then I guess getting a bit of a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
And nothing wrong with getting a second chance. I lost love. You say, hey, I need this. Life.
Wow.
The Hammond Collection. Sorry, I'm dying over here.
Oh my.
Yes. Had to refresh. Not bad. $35. January 25.
Oh, all right. Again, like if you would have asked me like what's one thing that I wouldn't think exist, it would be SH Figure Arts Lord of the Rings, but here we are. I don't know, like these are
very
based off that
anime.
new. Yeah, like these are based off that new movie or whatever it is, right?
I think so, yeah.
Like I never fuck with that new movie. Like I didn't watch it yet. but it's kind of cool. Like I said, like I'm kind of glad that Lord of the Rings is having a bit of a renaissance.
And I mean, it's a good looking figure. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
think I
I'm
think I think
hesitant to.
Lord of the Rings does itself well to like anime adaptation.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm hesitant to say like I'm gonna get this, but I can appreciate that it looks cool. Yeah, me too, Gojira. I gotta check it out too.
I like he comes with the like little cloak that comes on and off, so that's pretty good. And what's his name? Wolf. How you pronounce it? It's
Wolf?
a
I don't
U
know.
and not a O. So is it Wolf?
Woof
Wolf?
woof.
Wolf. Sick boy, sick. Good.
Wolf? Wolf?
Well, Wolf will set you back
Worf?
$80. $8 deposit September of 25.
Whoa. Uh,
Ooh.
Hey now.
yeah, I guess if you're like, if you saw like Wolf and you're like, let me get that. Why not get Hera Hammerhand? Hmm,
What she do
don't
with
like
them?
that name.
What did
Don't.
she do with them hammer hands? Take it easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Take it
Don't like that
easy.
name. Don't like
That
that name.
stay away from
Don't
my my rings.
Yeah, you don't you definitely don't want a hand job from anyone named Hammerhand, or maybe you do.
I
Oh,
mean, unless you're trying to get your junk nailed in. I don't know about that, buddy. You know what? That's a
oh,
quest I do not want to take.
I'm open to trying new things.
You would.
Yeah.
Well, you let us know how that works out. Make sure she just
Oh,
doesn't mesh it. Don't let her mash it. But again, looks good. The anime style works well with Lord of the Rings. She's like, "Buy me, Jimmy. Take me home. I will be the best figure you've ever bought."
shoes don't even come off. Fuck this figure.
$80, $8 deposit. Also September of 25.
Uh, Fist of the North Star. I don't know what this is. Is that horse articulated?
I don't think it is. I think the dude is, but the horse I don't think is, which is kind of sad.
Oh, that would have been fucking badass.
It would have been. I don't know why they stopped there. I mean, if you're gonna make the guy articulated, why not the horse?
Lame.
McFarlane made the horse articulated.
Wow,
Yeah, he's ahead of the game.
he doesn't even care about he doesn't even care about his consumers, and he gave you an articulated horse. I like the figure. The figure looks good. He looks very formidable, but his horse is too stationary. Almost there, but kind of missed the mark, in my opinion. But then again, the price is not ridiculous. $84. So June of 25. Gotta get what you pay for on that part, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that was getting sexy. And kind of demonic too. This is a Chinese god and ghost of painted skin. 1/12 scale.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Hey. I think she comes with the accessory too. She kind of reminds me of what's that? Shorty's name from Mortal Kombat, Melina.
Melina.
Yeah, you're right.
But then she's got a nice face, see, so she won't completely. She'll suck you in first before she eats your face.
Oh,
That's
shit.
all I could ever ask for.
Oh, fuck.
Just be gentle, right? Before you murder me, be gentle first.
Well, whoa there. Let's not go overboard.
What I'm saying, that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna seduce you
Like,
and then eat your fucking face off.
listen, nobody's talking about being gentle, but just at least lure me into a false sense of security first.
So you just want to be seduced. Just seduce me.
Yes.
That's the key to Matt's heart.
Yes.
It's seduction. He's like, I need to be seduced before you murder me.
Yes. We'll get to the murder. Don't worry about it. But you know,
Tease me first.
Oh, don't say
I mean, she comes with a decent array of accessories, plus the little eyeball stand thing here with the skin flag or skin flag, which is really creepy. Jimmy's probably not going in on this because she don't take her shoes off.
Yeah, it's fucking useless.
So picky, so picky.
I have standards.
So today, $85 with an $850 deposit, November of 25.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Whoa! All right, here we go. We got frame arms girl, grand scale, whatever. You fucking can see the fucking name. Yeah.
Whoa, Jimmy, look at that, buddy. Coming out the gate.
You went fucking ballistic. Wait, what? Oh shit! Those are patas.
Right off the rip, son. No shoes required. This is a Jimmy figure right here, buddy. And look, you can give her regular pigtails, or if you're that kind of freak, you can give her cat ears. Look at that, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm not that kind of freak.
Oh no, me neither.
See, but they gave you options though, and she got guns.
Fucking Twitch thoughts.
And she got guns. Look at that, she got guns though, Jimmy. So
I don't care about the guns.
She'll protect you.
Wait, why is there a miniature one?
So you can have the best of both worlds.
Oh, fuck no.
Whoa, look at that. She's got the LMG. She's ready. Oh, and she puts shoes on for you, too. Just to let you know she's a classy woman. She's not going to walk around and bring dirt foot into your house. So that's nice to know.
You think I'm into class?
You want dirt foot in your house?
I'm a sick man.
So you want dirt foot in your house? Like Cobra?
I mean, no, I don't want that. I'm a very clean person.
Yeah, so you should be grateful that she put shoes on. Could be coming in with dirt foot.
Transparent shoes?
She puts on shoes. And look at that. Even classier. She put on a dress and got a bow and arrow to show you she is versatile.
She comes with a lot of shit.
Listen, she's ready she's aiming to please, bro. She's trying to be, Look at that. You get all the variety. What would you pay for this shoeless woman, Jimmy?
All the money in my bank account, which is $0.
Well, you be incorrect. $85. Pay me. June, that's not a bad price though. Especially with all the accessories it does come with. That's not bad. Yes, It is a model kit. Yes, it is do your own labor. That is true. Come on now. They're making you work for it, baby.
No,
They're making you work for it, baby.
I'm gonna send it to Matt's house.
Oh, listen, you got that option. You do have that option.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. We
Fuck
got
out of here. Look at that
what's her
fucking
name?
look at that fucking title.
Miku Hasuni? Miku Hasuni?
Miku my Hatsune now.
I told you it's gonna be sexy. I told you it's for the boys. This is for the boys. For the boys. Look at it. What is she riding? Like, is she a witch on a broom or a guitar? What is that?
It's riding me.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. And she's got a bird? Is that? I mean, I'm so confused.
I love birds.
Birds ain't real, though.
They're not
Oh.
real.
Fuck that then.
I mean, she looks nice. I
Yeah.
guess she's a witch because that looks like a broom. If anyone in the chat knows, feel free chime in. But it's nice. I think she's also probably do it yourself.
Oh man.
No, she's already assembled. Hey, all right.
Oh.
But see, when they do the job, you gotta pay $105 with a $10.50 deposit. See, when you put it together yourself, it's $80. When they put it together, it's $105. You see how that works?
Fuck them.
June of 2026. Oh, so you got some time to even think about it. There you go. How about that?
What's there to think about?
We got Crescent Moon Walker Quinn. I don't know. Fuck it is. It's another anime like ramen. Wait, she put it together yourself? No, she's not. She comes already assembled.
Stumbled.
She's got a big fist. She's gonna fist you? What are we doing here?
Oh no. Never.
Perfect.
Oh no. Don't say that.
Wait, this looks familiar. I've been
The
watching
fist?
some animes where people had like weird little boxes that would then pull out fists. Trunks, you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not crazy. I wasn't high, was I? I might have been. But we've been watching the anime where people had like little boxes and the boxes would start doing shit. I forget what it's called because, I don't speak, Japanese. So, I mean, I read the subtitles. But yeah, I'm not bugging. I think this might be one and the same. Maybe I could be. Oh, from the Deer anime? Ooh, Sikanuka. Yo, you should see the Deer anime. That shit's crazy.
What anime?
Deer anime. It's about this girl who's like half girl, half deer. She's like fucking crazy. And like, cause she just does shit like what deer do. Like she eats deer crackers. She once met she met dear God, but he kicked her out of heaven because she wasn't dead yet. It was wild. Yeah, but Trunks, you know what I'm talking about. That anime we be watching with where they had the little boxes and motherfuckers had little arms. You know what I'm talking about. You was there for anime night. And she got food to eat. Look at that. She's prepared.
Sometimes you get hungry and you need a little snack.
And she got guns. Look at that. And a big arm. See, the big arm's like I'm a fucking punch the shit out of you with this arm.
Sometimes you just need to shoot a motherfucker.
I mean, I'm okay with it. She don't take her shoes off, Jimmy. So sorry to disappoint you. Sorry to disappoint you on that front.
So she's pointless?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, I would say that.
She's $1.15 with 11.50 deposit. Second quarter at 25 though. So got that.
Okay, it's kind of cool. We're getting Doc Savage from Mezco. You know, Doc Savage is kind of like he's kind of like a cool like pulp character. You know, like if you're into that, then that's a cool piece.
He's an old school comic book character.
Yeah. You know, like I think, yeah, like
Whoa,
you
is
got
that the Shadow?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you picked that up, right, Matt?
You know what? I think I never did. I think I wanted to, but I don't think I ever got around to getting it.
Is anybody going in on the Doc Savage?
Uh, I might. I might. I think the Shadow's still on pre-order.
Well,
I think I still have them on pre-order, so maybe I will get it then.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you gotta have the team up, son. The team up. Cobra agrees. He thinks it's badass.
I want the like side note. I really want the Dick Tracy from Mezco, but kind of don't want to buy like the whole like 2-pack. I kind of wish they would have just like single released him.
Well, Doc will set you back 115 with 11.50 deposit. August 25. Oh, back to the ladies. Big boobs and big guns, just how Jimmy likes them, right, Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
We got who? We got the Goddess of Victory, Nikki, Hyper Body Red Hood action figure. Say that three times fast.
OMG.
Wait, is she a model? Is she a put it together? No, she's already assembled. She's
Oh,
already assembled.
Thank God.
That's a big gun right there. That's a lot of horsepower. Oh, and she got two separate tops. Look at that, Jimmy.
Oh my.
Yeah, very stylish.
Very stylish indeed.
Shoes don't come off though, so.
Oh.
I mean, listen. They can't all be winners, okay? Sometimes you're just gonna have to sniff the shoe, Jimmy.
No, I'm not that guy. Fuck that.
You hear this, Matt? You're not ready to commit.
Amateur.
Shit. 130 with a $13 deposit. March 26.
Well, all right. We got City Girl Rui.
Rui. I would say Rui.
Rui French.
Look at those shoes, though, Jimmy. They look like they come off.
Do they?
They might.
They might.
I mean, she's completely wearing soft goods, so I mean, you figure it out. You figure it out. Look at
Like,
that. You figure it out. Those some pretty big shoes on them there feet there, sir.
Whoa, take it easy, you
I
pervert.
You take it easy. I'm just trying to help you out, Chief. Oh. What's that right
all
there?
the
What do I see? What do I see? With the accessories? What do I see? What do I see, Jimmy?
I see a grown man simping over a barefoot bald girl.
I mean, listen, that's how you get down.
That,
I'm just trying
no,
to help
no,
you
no,
find your
no.
outlet, man.
That's you. I was talking to you, talking about you.
I'm not about that foot life. I'm not Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, Eddie
I
Murphy.
am
That's
not
right.
Eddie Murphy.
Poor Eddie Murphy.
I did this for you, sir. I did this for you.
Listen, I appreciate the love you emanate.
yay.
Hey,
Hey.
yeah.
Listen, if a grown man wants to hold his dinosaur
What?
and his woman in his arm, he should be allowed. Okay, leave Jimmy alone.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's proud man. Cobra even impressed. He is impressed. Cobra is impressed. Okay.
Y'all don't understand. Ignore that sound. Fucking pins.
What are you doing over there?
I
I'm
don't know if I want to know.
It's
this
not that kind of
fucking
show, Jimmy.
no. I'm not
We
doing
can't afford to get
inappropriate.
banned for 3 months again. We can't do that.
Trying to
Oh, camera was on the whole time.
Oh no.
Okay, we're good.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Oh damn. Well, Rui. Look at that. She goes to the gym. She's athletic. She's not even bald. She has hair. What are you talking about? She just likes to keep it pulled back in a ponytail, Jimmy, in a bun.
Oh, that makes her much more
She
attractive.
keeps it in a bun because she likes Michael Jordan. See,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
What's unfortunate? Michael Jordan?
No, she's a sports fan, which means she plays sports, which means I can't be the dominant one.
Why? Because she's gonna ball on you like Halle Berry?
She's gonna dribble a ball off my forehead.
Maybe
Well, then you
maybe
dribble your
that would
balls
be
on her
fun.
forehead. That's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tit for tat, baby. What are you talking about? You can't be afraid, man. You gotta show confidence. Be confident in yourself.
dribbling them
I
balls.
think you would be fine. And listen, if it doesn't work out, listen, it's okay. It'll only set you back $1.85 with an 1850 deposit, fourth quarter 25. Okay, okay. But hey,
All right.
if she's too athletic for you, listen. How about this city girl Lee? She's casual. She's casual.
Oh,
Okay, perfect.
Look at
perfect.
her. Look at her.
That's right. Perfection.
The other one looks like she's got like too much going on. Like she looks like she does multiple activities per night, and that could get exhausting fairly quick.
Not Lee here. Look at her. She's just like I'm out and about. You know.
Yeah, she just does one thing. She just does one thing.
Yeah. She like don't take my clothes off though, cause you can, but don't.
Wait, what?
Look, she goes to the gym too, or she just likes hanging out in locker rooms because she's that kind of girl. She's a city girl.
Mm.
And then I sit on a chair, and I talk on my phone. I drink lattes. Lattes.
Latinas?
She, she's on her phone, her bunny phone. She's calling Jimmy. Like, Jimmy, come get me. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
done at the gym.
No. I have a life too.
Look, and she chews bubble gum or she blows spit bubbles. I don't know, but that's weird.
Ew, I don't like spit bubbles.
I don't know. So I guess it's supposed to be gum, but it don't look like gum. But hey, it's an option. It's an option. Also, 185, 1850, fourth quarter, 25.
Ooh. It's a new year, which means Exo 6 is back at it.
With the best,
With
the best one. Shut up, Wesley.
what's that?
Everyone's favorite character, Wesley Crusher. It doesn't look a lot like Will Wheaton, but is this like old? This is more older Crusher than younger Crusher.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. They probably like, you know what? We don't want to deal with Will Wheaton because he's a bit of a dick, so we'll just make him kind of look like this. Because you know he is. You know he'd be a dick. So it's like, you know what? We don't want to. Probably don't want to. We probably tried to talk to him, and he's being a like self-centered asshole because he was on Big Bang Theory, so he thinks he's still somebody. Like, you know. So you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton? Will Wheaton? Shut up, Wesley. Hold on. I gotta jump on a boat real quick. Give me a second.
Criminal.
Ever criminal. I'll be free. I'll be showing my love of the sea.
Your love of the sea is criminal.
My love of the sea is natural. It is. I love Earth. I love Mother Nature. I love the seven seas. So yeah, we're good out here in these streets. So we got Crusher here and the Booties. You got Data and Jordy in the building. And they're looking at him going, "Shut up, Wesley."
Man, you got like the whole crew. You almost got like the whole crew. If you a Next Generation fan, then you definitely eating good.
$220, 22 deposit, second quarter, 25.
Oh, baby. Something not getting. Oh, did you want to take this, Matt?
No, go ahead.
This is something Gojira's, I'm guessing he's gonna get. It's Godzilla versus Destroy It X Plus. And what does it say? Last scene. Gojira, if you're here, you going in? Will you commit? Because I will not be committing. Space.
It's a good looking Godzilla.
Too much space. X plus.
DNA is so fucking stupid.
What happened?
It's like I'm watching this clip of like Tessa Blanchard like kicking Jordan Grace out of the impact zone, and like
Yeah, I saw that.
it's a fucking door, you bitch. Like it works two ways. Like you just fucking go back in.
But then she slammed the door.
Just unslam it. Just open it up. It's a door. It ain't permanent. It ain't permanent.
But Jimmy, you're holding your Godzilla with that guy holding his Godzilla.
Oh my god.
And you know it's a different guy because you guys got different shirts. What? Plus, Jimmy's holding his Godzilla with more love than that guy. He's just holding it like it's his job. Jimmy's holding it like, I care about this Godzilla.
They should just help each other out and hold each other's Godzillas.
That ain't right.
What? What did he say? What?
No, not that part. Get help.
It's okay. It's okay, Jimmy. It's not gay if you're on the receiving end.
I fucking knew that laughter. I fucking know it. I knew he was gonna say some dumb shit.
That's good. It's good to laugh.
That's incredible.
Mr. Incredible? What?
No, I'm talking about how you look incredible holding that Godzilla.
Oh, thank you.
Such majesty. Jimmy.
Why are Cobra's lips so big?
Whoa. SmackDown's 3 hours tonight? Are you serious? What?
He's serious.
What? Why? Why?
Calm down.
What about Rampage?
Rampage is gone.
What?
Yeah.
Where'd Rampage go?
It's gone. There's no more Rampage.
So you mean I'm stuck with WWE for the whole night?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, hopefully it gets better. Maybe we'll get a surprise appearance from the Les Bros.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
They like, did someone say 3-hour show? Did someone say Les Bros? Let's fucking go. Les Bros. Yo, listen, if Les Bros show up tonight, you owe me a loony or a toonie, whichever one's valued less.
Okay.
Jimmy, you gotta, well, no, you know what, whatever. Jimmy, you'll be late.
What?
You'll be late.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late.
You'll be late to the bet. You were late to New Year's.
I fucking Seacrest.
Don't blame Seacrest.
Fuck Seacrest.
You gotta watch.
He has too much Botox.
Why would you look at the Botox and not the clock?
Because
he can't talk. His Botox got his face so tight. He counts slow. 1. It's that Botox, man. All right. Godzilla over here set you back 275 with a 2750 deposit. Second quarter of 25. All right, we got some Hot Toys down the pike. Now this kind of came out like last week, but we weren't here for that, so hey, good thing it's
Yeah.
still available. But we got Clone Wars, we got the Wolf Pack, Clone Troopers here,
Mm-hmm.
which is like, hey, if you're into clone building and Clone Troopers, this is definitely up your alley. It looks good. From the 104th Battalion.
104.
A little bit of a spoiler for other figures. Are you going in on any of these, Jimmy?
Afraid not. Don't got the space. Don't got that real estate.
Oh, and he got a jetpack too. I didn't even notice that. Okay, that's what's up. Well, this guy's gonna set you back 240, 24 deposit, March of 26.
Ooh, another one that I can't get because space. But this one has a backpack.
And a different helmet.
Yeah.
And a Gatling gun. So
Whoa.
wait a minute. I think typo. Wait a minute. Okay, BBT has fucked up because this figure is not this figure. Where did they fuck up on that? How they fucked up the pictures? Okay, here's his stuff because this is the other trooper. This is this one with the big Gatling gun.
Maybe you can interchange parts.
Maybe. It looks like you can because, like, again, we're seeing the other guy again.
Yeah, you could probably like swap helmets and shit.
I mean, that's something. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, okay, never mind. It comes with both.
Oh.
Wait, does the other one come with both? Or different helmets or just the one? Because this one is like, hold on a second. Okay, that's what it was. It's this is the deluxe. And this one is just the like basic bitch.
Basic bitches.
So yeah, if you get this one, you get 2 helmets, but then you don't get 2 troopers. So it's almost like you kind of want to buy both.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you gotta be balling like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay the cost to be the boss up in here.
Oh, okay, like balling like Jimmy, you mean?
Yes, you gotta be
You
balling like Jimmy. Exactly.
You little whore.
275 and 2750 deposit, March of 26. Hey, what's going on? Action. What's going on, guys? Yo, SmackDown 3 hours now, bro.
It's just too long, my guy. It's just too long. It's like sometimes it doesn't need to be super long. Like just like 2 hours is like a nice average runtime for like a weekly wrestling show. Like 3 hours, it's too much. What are you gonna do with that extra hour?
I told you, man. You're gonna get the Les Bros.
Like you sometimes you just do more with less.
Nah, Dynamite was not 3 hours. It was only 2. Alright, so we got one more clone trooper, but we got Commander Wolf here.
Wolfie.
So
Yeah, Commander Wolf,
he
leader
takes
of the
off-
Wolf Pack.
Yeah, he takes off the helmet. And he's got 2 different helmets too, I see.
Yeah, it looks good.
Cody Rhodes makes me want to like cry, but like
Why?
Oh,
not tears of like he's just so dull. Like he's just dull. I don't know. I don't know. Like it's just like, did you know his dad was Dusty Rhodes?
I didn't know that.
Nah, you know what? Like Cody's all right. I think I'm just ready to see. I think I'm just like I'm ready to see someone new get the title. Put it on Kevin. Put it on Kevin, man.
Is SmackDown? Are we going actually doing the blue ring? That's new. Are we keeping it that way, or is that just for the segment? I wonder.
I don't know if I like that.
With the blue mat?
Yeah, I don't
That's what
know if
I'm
I like
saying.
that.
Like it feels kind of weird, like a blue mat.
Like that might be kind of distracting.
I'm already distracted by it. I'm already
Like
distracted.
a wrestling match should not be any other color than white.
Yeah, whatever you put around the ring is different, but like
Yeah.
like I'd have thought at least make like maybe I don't know. I think they think white ropes are less distracting, so I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't care what the color of the ropes are; they could have been blue, but the mat being blue is kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's just jarring. My old man sensibilities does not like it.
old people, fucker.
Yeah, old people stuff. My days, the mats used to be white, and the ring ropes were red, white, and blue for America.
All right, so Sami Zayn and Jey Uso are here. Like, is the brand split like over and done with now? Are we at that point again?
I think so. But I think it's more or less trying to just hype up the 3 hours of SmackDown now. Because we gotta have the eyes on you. Gotta have the eyes on you.
3 hours. 3 hours and SmackDown, the worst show.
Has it really been 8 years since the last time Naomi was a women's champion? God damn.
I don't
Don't
know that I wanted to hear that actually.
what?
Like I didn't I don't know if I wanted to know that that was like almost a decade ago because like I almost remember her title reign like very recently.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, damn, 8 years gone that quickly?
Yeah,
Shit.
it's not fun. It's not fun getting old.
It's not.
I am young and vital.
Over here,
Ah,
Commander Wolf.
you're not gonna be forever, my boy.
That's why you gotta live your life and enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
Everybody have
yeah.
enjoy. 295, 29.50 deposit, March 26th for Commander Wolf here.
Fist while the fisting is good because
Ooh.
you're not gonna be able to fist forever.
Oh fuck. This I'm interested in. Hot Toys Nice Pool. Looks good.
It's not the best
That's
Ryan
Like,
Reynolds though.
huh?
I said it's not the best looking Ryan Reynolds, but maybe I think
Is
they maybe meant to do that.
see, like this is where I'm like, and Jimmy, Jimmy, maybe you could agree or disagree with me, but this is where I think like Hot Toys has the most vast character selection out of any company making figures, right? Like think about
Mm,
it.
I mean, they do a
Like
I
lot. They
mean,
do a lot, but it's just the
like think
fact
about it.
that's.
Think about it. Like what is Hasbro giving us from Deadpool and Wolverine? What are we getting from Hasbro? We got Deadpool and Wolverine. That's it. Like look at Hot Toys, like you got Deadpool, you got Wolverine. They've already shown that they're making like Blade and X-23 and Gambit and Elektra. Now you're getting like a nice pool. Like Hasbro ain't giving you a nice pool.
you know what's gonna happen is in like 2 or 3 years they're gonna do the No Way Home thing where they're like, remember that movie that came out that nobody remembers or talks about anymore?
Yeah,
Here's some
exactly.
here's some figures. Enjoy.
Like like that's what I mean where like sometimes I say that to people and they're like they think I'm crazy, but if you think about it like Hot Toys gives you the most in-depth roster because they make everybody.
Yeah, they make a lot of people.
Like how like like for a long time like the only way you could get an Age of Ultron Quicksilver was through Hot Toys. Like Hot Toys made that shit right out of the gate. Like look how long it took Hasbro to make one.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they know what the people want.
Like when do you think and you know like something like Nice Pool it would be like so simple. It would be like so simple for Hasbro to make. Like it would be in theory like it would be so simple, but the fact that they haven't done it and Hot Toys has like Hasbro hasn't even finished all the like No Way Home villains, you know, like damn like when do you think you're getting like characters from Deadpool and Wolverine? Like they still on fucking No Way Home. And then you got Hot Toys, they're like, nah, like we ain't wasting like no time.
It, I don't know why Hasbro does that. Honestly,
Hmm.
I don't get. Is it like I don't know because of the head sculpts, right? Because if you think about it, like everybody from No Way
Maybe.
Home, you know, same with Nice Pool. They're like, oh, we got to go through Ryan Reynolds and we got to sculpt it. Well, I mean, okay, the time is already. I mean, like Deadpool and Wolverine came out a few months ago already. They're like every company that wanted to put out figures of all these characters have already done so or at least announced them, except Hasbro.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see
It's
the?
just
Did you
cause
catch the show this week, Matt? With almost
like yeah. Like I know he won
when the
he
tag
won
the
the tag
G
titles with
the
Jack Morris.
GHC tag titles.
Yeah, I didn't watch the show yet, but I know like yeah, like I know they won the tag titles.
Nakamura was there too. He had a match. Like I said, man, with Papa Paul under the helm, man, they allowing them to go out and play in other sandboxes when you got nothing for your talent is probably the best thing you could do.
Yeah, big time. And you know, like it sort of opens up the door where like you know you could maybe down the road like you could potentially see some Noah guys like show up on WWE like you know like imagine I don't know like you know like imagine like the Royal Rumble like imagine like Omos like okay like Omos comes out in the Royal Rumble and it's like oh okay like Omos is like entry number 13 and like entry number 14 comes out and then you get like
Yoshitatsu making his return.
yeah yeah like well like you know yeah like he's part of that faction or you get like Jack Morris you know I've been saying for years, like when companies can work together and they can exchange talent, like it's a beautiful thing, and like that's something where WWE has been totally behind the times with for years.
Yeah, now, like I said, under new leadership, that's changing. As clearly we can see, because ain't the first time we've seen other WWE wrestlers wrestling in other promotions in the past.
And like
Just last year alone.
it's good, like it's good for someone like Omos, who he's only ever really learned the WWE style. Like now, like he can go to Japan and he can maybe learn some new tricks, and he can maybe when he comes back to WWE, he can be a better asset for them.
Yeah, get a little more seasoning. Work on that strong style a little bit.
Yeah.
But like I said, so I mean, good for him. I'm glad. Like I said, it gives him something to do. Clearly, like I said, WWE got plans for him, but they're like, we're not ready to let you go. So we don't want you to sit there and just rot away. So yeah, go to Japan for a little bit. Go, you can't go to New Japan because they fuck with AEW. But like I said, they're not the only show in town in Japan. So we got options.
Yeah, like you obviously you can't work with the number one promotion, so you can link up with the number two. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh well, since we're kind of on the kind of wrestling topic for a moment here, did you hear about Demore?
Uh, like I heard something about it. Like
That
he's doing something with WWE now.
yeah, basically
Okay.
he'll be doing like the producing, I think, of like NXT while Paul and Sean take care of Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, I was reading like something about that.
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a bad move. Like it's not like I said. I'm pretty sure when the deal with them when they was doing business with NXT in the beginning, they were doing business with them more. So
Yeah, what you make kind of wonder too if maybe that's why we're not seeing that like NXT TNA kind of partnership anymore, because maybe it's a thing where it was like Scott Demore was maybe the I don't know, was he already gone by that point? I don't know.
nah, he was still there, and then like in the midst of it, that's when they kind of like ousted him.
Because again, like the NXT like TNA like talent exchange, like that just seemed to abruptly stop out of nowhere.
Yeah, it
Like
just
is it like am
it
I
kind
like
of
is it
just it
just
kind of just ended. And
be,
I mean,
yeah,
they
because
still reference TNA on NXT, but it's not a thing of like you're not seeing TNA talent show up there anymore, and it's vice versa.
yeah, like it was almost like a thing where like every week on NXT you were seeing TNA guys pop up, or every week on TNA you're seeing NXT guys pop up, and then all of a sudden it's like nothing, just like nothing, like it just stops out of nowhere.
Is Jordan Grace's contract done with TNA?
Yes.
Because I feel like that episode with Tessa kicking her out was her getting out.
Yeah, basically like that's why like I that's what I why I commented like it's quote unquote like Tessa Blanchard is like kicking her out like of the impact zone, like not just like metaphorically kicking her out in the sense of like you don't work here anymore, like you're gone. But it's kind of stupid because I'm like, well, she could just come back if she wanted to, but in a metaphysical sense it's her like removing her from the roster.
So that just means Jordan Grace, Women's Royal Rumble, confirmed.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah.
So
I would be very surprised. Maybe not very surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't even do the NXT thing. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see her just go straight to the main roster
I mean,
and
she
just
might, because I
totally,
mean, the women's roster in NXT is kind of stacked right now.
yeah, like you got, yeah, like exactly, like, so I wouldn't be surprised if she just gets hot shotted like straight to like Raw or SmackDown.
Oh, most definitely. Especially if Sean's coming up to start booking Raw and SmackDown. We all know how Hickenbottom like to cook.
Yeah,
Sean liked the ladies.
yes, he does.
But you know what? I appreciate him for that. That's his penance for being such an asshole back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And how he cucked out Chris Candido.
Yeah, that sucked.
But now he gave us Jada Parker and Nikita Lyons, and it's okay. But the Nikita Lyons part, not so great. Nice to look at, but the rest is not so great.
Yeah.
Like, her performance is not cutting mustard. Like I said, her look is okay, but it's just like, it's not going to get you on that main roster, baby girl. I need to see a little bit of match quality coming out of you. Like, your finish is weak. Your technique's kind of weak. You have to try something better.
When is New Year's Evil? Is that this Tuesday?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Well, nice pool here is 320, 32 deposit, June of 26.
All right, we got Darth Malgus from Hot Toys, from Knights of the Old Republic. No, from just Star Wars: The Old Republic. Sorry.
Very cool
This
looking
is cool. Like,
character. I wish I had the Black
yeah,
Series
like I
version
don't.
of this, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Hot Toys, but like I have the Black Series Malgus, and it's really nice. If I did fuck with Hot Toys, I'd be getting this though, no question.
Aftermarket prices are like 50 and up for this dude.
For the Black Series?
Mm-hmm.
Like like 50 was like he retailed at $50. Like he was like a deluxe figure.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I thought he
Yeah,
was
like
like
he's
35
chunky.
at least.
No, he was $50. He's chunky.
Because I'll fuck around and buy a Black Series Malgus.
Yeah, this is really nice. I really like the Malgus.
What about you? You going in on this, Jimmy, or no?
He can't speak right now because he's too busy entering his credit card information so he could get this.
Oh, damn. Is that real? Okay.
And he doesn't want to actually, as he's typing the numbers, he doesn't want to mistakenly say them out loud while he's entering them.
Oh, wow.
Smart.
Yeah, I like that, man. I mean, if it wasn't such an expensive thing, I would fuck with it, but it doesn't scale with anything I have, so it's kind of a wash for
Yeah.
me. 320, $32 deposit, June the 26th. Godzilla.
Uh,
All right, now I'm not familiar with this dragon over here. This Titanus.
it's from the. Yeah, me neither. Like it's from the. It's from the newest movie, but I'm struggling to remember anything from that movie outside of like Kong having like the Infinity Gauntlet.
I've been talking. I've been talking this entire time, and I just realized my mic has been muted.
Damn.
No.
Like 10 minutes.
What were you saying?
I was commenting how I'm not getting Darth Plagueis and that my credit card number is 666. And I kept trying to say that I think this is from Monarch. And then Matt kept interrupting me, and I tried again. He interrupted me again, and then I realized Matt wouldn't do this. He's Canadian, and then I realized my mic was muted. Fuck life.
Womp womp. I feel like this looks like just a purple version of Shenron.
Yeah.
Hollow.
Purple Shenron. He gives you 5 wishes. Oh, look at her. Who are you?
Whoa. Does she come with it?
I don't know, but she was not. She was like, "Do not cut my head off. Show my face."
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta show my face.
Tiamat with my Tiamats.
She said,
I want this.
She said, "I'm gonna seduce you to buy this dragon with my sultry
No,
eyes."
No. That's what Matt is into. Listen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's his thing.
She might be seducing Matt right now too with them sultry eyes.
Oh shit.
You know who's not being seduced? This guy right here. You know why? Because it don't
You're the suit.
transform.
Oh.
Wah, 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 wah. So the dragon, the magical dragon of Shenron, purple Shenron.
Magic.
It's gonna set you back 530 with a $1.06 deposit, fourth quarter of 25.
Oh my.
Transformers! This is a real big guy. Alright, if you've been keeping tabs on this, on the Transformer forums out there, you know this guy's been in the works for a while, but he is now finally complete. The M01 Steel Fortress from W Resources. This is a third-party Metroplex. This is the biggest thing you'll possibly own. That's why it's also a overly priced Transformer. Because
bigger than Unicron?
It's 4 feet tall.
Okay.
4 feet tall in robot mode.
That might be
too
bigger
big.
than the Unicron. That would cause problems.
And it does transform into all the modes.
I'm good with my Titans.
I don't need a 4-foot transformer in my house. I don't.
Yeah, this like this
cool
would
and
very
all.
much cause problems.
Like that's the size of a small child. 4 feet.
Yeah.
But I mean, props to the guys that put this together, because I mean, fuck, to get this all together like this, I mean,
Bro, how do you even transform something like this? Because I transformed Unicron, I felt like I was just fucking handling a wild animal.
well, at least luckily Metroplex is not that complicated of a transformation to begin with, so it's just a lot of moving legs and arms. And look at that, like you just push it to the back. Look at that shit.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, you ain't doing that much. I think the city mode is probably the biggest problem because, like, that's just gonna take up so much space, especially once you spread the legs out and all that
Whoa.
shit.
No.
Hey yo, yeah, no homo.
Homo. That's me.
But I mean, it's cool. Like I said, I dig it, but I have no need for a 4-foot transformer in my house. Like I already deal with Titans, and Titans are like borderline at the like what 2 feet mark. I don't need anything bigger than that. Like I said, anything bigger than that then deserves daycare, and then I have to feed it because it's a child. Like, bruh, I don't need anything that can fit in a car seat. I already got like, look here. The closest to that is my fans' toys Omega Supreme. That thing is like a newborn.
It is. Yeah,
That shit is like a
it is.
newborn. I call it the newborn, son, because it's like a fucking baby. It's like holding an actual baby.
Well, like
And I
the
don't
other
even
issue
think
for
the Omega's 4 feet. I think the Omega's like maybe 3,
the
almost
the
3.
other issue the issue for me is I bought that HasLab Unicron specifically because I wanted that to be the biggest transformer I own, as he should be. And getting a Metroplex that's even bigger than that, that just won't work scale wise. Let alone the price; it's like a fucking grand.
Yeah, they asking a lot. I mean, I can't even be mad at the price. I can't even be
I
mad at the
do.
price. I mean, it transforms. It triple changes. It does everything that a Metroplex is supposed to do, and it's 4 feet tall. Okay.
Sure, he's got that cast and shit too. So
I mean, I don't. I mean, see, I didn't look to see if it's coming with any of that, but we do have some light effects. It doesn't say anything about die cast, but I don't think it needs just the base alone of the plastic in itself is so big, it doesn't need anything to stabilize it. Look how big it is.
big boy.
And die cast heft, it's got enough heft with the plastic on it alone. You really want to put some metal in that? That shit might fall over on something one day and pin you down. You suck. I can't get up. Wow, Metroplex fell on my leg. He broke it. He broke my leg. I can't move. But I mean, yeah. Price, yeah, as you can see, 13 hundo with a buck 95 deposit, first quarter of 25. Oh, price Squid Game. We got Master Squid Game and Squid Game 2 outfit.
No, thank you.
Yeah, this is it's pretty cool. I'd be I'm not really like much of a statue guy, but
I think his head is silicone, so he's squishy. Squishy. Squishers.
So when did Pretty Deadly just become morons?
I don't know.
You hate to see it. I mean, the scale on his face looks great, man. He looks like Master Squid Game. Should put a lightsaber in his hand. You know what? I was gonna ask you, Jimmy, how many of these are you getting? But you know what? Save your money. Save your money. You don't want this.
I don't.
You don't. You don't want this. You know why? Because this
Why?
is not worth your time.
Oh shit.
They're not. Look at it. It's so big. Look at it. Look at him. He holds it. He's like, get over here. But he's like, you're not for Jimmy. Get out of the
I
picture.
want it.
You're not for Jimmy. He said, yeah, you're for Matt. Get over here.
Yeah.
It'll set you back. Oh. Not for broke boys, man. Even that deposit, yo, that deposit. That's like car payment. That's some rent, cable. Second quarter of 26. Know why I said you don't need this? Because you want this right here, Jimmy. Overly priced RoboCop?
I would love that.
Yeah. That's why you say this. I don't need Squid Game when I got RoboCop.
Robo bitch.
Does the lake stay open the whole time?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
That's kind of
Yeah,
lame.
you can't swap that out.
Yeah, that's kind of lame, though. I mean, I appreciate that you at least get the arm, the point and gun hand, but whoa, look how big it is next to that guy.
Woo.
Wait, it does look like the leg closes.
Oh yeah? Oh shit, it does.
Okay, that's better. That's good to know.
As
Yeah,
for that price,
he's like, I am surprised that the leg closed. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. He's like, I'm completely flabbergasted.
I've been flabbergasted before.
In fact, not that Jimmy.
No, not like that, you sick bastard.
Nah, was this something else? But I think I forgot about it. But never mind. We're past that already.
Oh.
Look at this, Catman. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Chop 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 chop.
What the fuck?
It's Catman. Womp 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 womp. Womp, womp,
You're strange.
Well, that's not. Hey, listen. I didn't tell DSP's fat wife to do that. She did that on her own volition. I'm just here going womp 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 womp. Even Cobra's impressed. Look at him. He's impressed. Alright. Listen, I know if I could, I would put your face over this guy's face right here, Jimmy, and be like, this is Jimmy. Like, this is the best RoboCop I've ever bought. And it's like, I can't wait to show him my other figure of my dream girl.
Yeah.
My dream girl. He's like, I love my dream girl.
I love my dream girl.
He's like, dream girl? Meet RoboCop. RoboCop, dream girl. And yes, RoboCop, very big, very tall, very cop-like. Very expensive. Not for broke boys. Only Jimmy. So how many you buying, Jimmy?
What?
I said, how many you getting? Come on, now. Don't keep us in suspense.
None.
Nah. You believe that, Matt? You really believe him?
I don't believe nothing.
I don't believe nada.
Hey.
Nada.
Except that birds are not real. That's the only thing I believe in.
Whore.
That's a damn shame. What's this? See. But yeah, that'll do it for Fig News, ladies and gentlemen. But we were gone last week. We didn't really talk about it, so a lot of shows. Well, one show ended, and we're still in the middle of two shows. Let's talk about the one that ended, which is Marvel's What If. Did you guys get a chance to finish the series?
Yep. I did.
You did or didn't?
I did.
Okay, cool. So before I even get mine, like, what did you guys think about it?
Like, I like the ending. Like, I like the finale. Like, because to me, like, and this is maybe what season 2 should have been. But to me, like, the idea of like a team of multiversal Avengers that just travel the multiverse and solve problems like throughout the multiverse, like what do they like, incursions and stuff, like that seems kind of interesting to me. Like, do y'all remember like Legends of Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like something like that, where like if you have a team of like multiversal characters and they're traveling the multiverse and stopping incursions, like that's kind of interesting to me. But I don't know, like, to me, I thought the premise for this show was gonna be like points in the MCU, but what if they happen slightly different? And now, like, some of the ideas are just ridiculous to me. Like, why is Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop like in the Wild West? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, why are the Avengers Pacific Rim now? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
yeah. Why
Like,
is
why
Howard
are
the Duck banging Darcy to make an egg?
yeah, like that doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's just I don't know. It's
Like,
it's just, to me, this show veered off from what I thought it was gonna be.
yeah, Hulk turned into a Godzilla. I don't know. It's crazy because, like I was saying, I think I was saying this to Matt, but it's like they make this seem like the Watchers are like all powerful, and yes, they are, but they're not even close to all powerful in the pantheon of cosmic gods in Marvel. So it's like, even though they sit in there casting judgment, they'd still have to answer to like the living tribunal first, or eternity. Like, there's so many higher ups than the goddamn Watchers. But to sit there and try to make them seem like, oh man, the Watchers are just control everything in Marvel, like, no, they don't. They're not even like, they just the janitors, bro. Not even. They just the actual security guards. They just watch.
Yeah.
They just watch. Like, bro. I don't know. Like, season 1 seemed like it had some kind of a promise of being something interesting. But then season 2 started veering off into, like, instead of it being what ifs, it was just like what ifs of different scenarios instead of like branching off from the MCU. It was just like,
Yeah, like
we'll just make shit up.
yeah, like season 2 is when it's kind of started to turn into just Strange Tales or like Elseworlds. Like it lost the premise of the what if. Like the whole point of the what if was supposed to be like in the first season, like it's like, oh, like what if Peggy Carter got the serum instead of Steve Rogers? Like what if instead of Doctor Strange getting hurt in the car accident, like what if it was Christine? Like what would happen then? Like you know, like that's what it was built on. And then it seemed like season 2, like what if Marvel was Die Hard and Happy Hogan was John McClane? You know what I mean? Like it just
But also
and
but also a Purple Hulk.
yeah, and then in like this season, it was like they went even further. It's like it's like they had a production meeting and they're like, okay, everybody, like the show's ending. The show is ending. That's just any ideas anybody has. Like listen, like we just want this to be a day of work. Like I don't want to put any more effort into this. So whatever ideas you have, just throw them out. Oh, what about Kingo and Agatha Harkness? Okay, like Shang Chi and Kate Bishop in the Wild West. That would be interesting. Like sure. Like, what if Darcy and Howard the Duck were fucking? Okay, thanks
What
everybody.
if
There's
Winter
season 1.
Soldier and Red Guardian had like a buddy comedy?
Yeah, like that's what it felt like. Like none of these to me felt like what if. It just felt like here's just a silly
Yeah,
like notion.
let's take Marvel characters and put them in weird scenarios, which is not the premise
Yeah,
of a what if. Like
exactly.
okay,
Exactly.
what ifs from my reading were two ways. It would be it'd take an existing storyline and give a what if, like what if something changed during that situation, like what if like Thanos didn't get the Infinity Gauntlet or something. That type of shit. What if
Yeah,
such and such didn't die? Or what if such and such did die? That type of shit. And every now and then they wouldn't give you the oddball of what if Wolverine was a vampire? You know, shit like that. But more often than not, what ifs were just basically whatever the main storyline in comic was, would get a what if of what if. You know, what if the Phoenix didn't lose? What if Jean didn't die? You know, shit like that. That's what the what if's supposed to do. It's supposed to what if actual storyline events and give you an
Yeah.
alternate telling or history of said event. Not just start making shit up. Like I said, yeah, every now and then you get some goofy made up shit. But like I said, more often than not, what ifs were jumping off points from actual storylines.
Like how is
Like what if Peter
how is
Parker was still the clone? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
yeah. Like how is Kaori a what if? Because that's a brand new character that you're introducing. So like what's the scenario of what if there? Because it's just where you're just introducing a brand new character. Like how is that a what if? Like, you know, like it just but then if the premise of the episodes were more interesting, I maybe wouldn't care as much, but it's just that they're so ridiculous. It's like they're not even like it's just they're so ridiculous. Like it's like who cares about Howard the Duck and Darcy like having a baby? Like who cares about that? Like you know what I mean?
The
Like
fact
who's
that we're treating Darcy as such a character in the MCU alone is a joke.
yeah.
Howard the Duck
I,
I could see, but the fact that we got like Darcy is like a character is like it's a joke. It's a joke.
like the Wild West the West episode would have been interesting if they used actual characters from the Wild West. Like if that episode was about like the Two Gun Kid, that would have been maybe like interesting, but like the fact that we're like, let's just take Shang-Chi and put him in the Wild West for some reason, and Kate Bishop
Yeah, we
is
just want
there
to
with
use the
him for some
characters that
reason.
we want to keep
Yeah,
pushing to be popular, and it's like no one cares about Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and Shang-Chi in the fucking West. Now, if you just said maybe it was Black Widow and Hawkeye proper, maybe you would have had something.
yeah,
But two odd characters that no one gives a fuck about in the old West is like, bro, it's just dumb. They did
it
too
is.
much. They tried to do too much just to push these certain characters that no one gave a fuck about in the first place. Like no one really cares about Riri Williams right now live action, so they didn't give a fuck about her in the story mode with her fighting fucking Mysterio and a White Vision.
Yeah, like again, like it's yeah, like I don't know, like had the episodes been better, I think it wouldn't have bothered me as much. But it's just that like it's just that they weren't interesting. Like the episode with Agatha and Kingo, like I don't know.
Yeah,
I think season
that
one
was
nailed it.
dumb.
I think season
It's
one nailed it.
yeah, I think it's just a thing where I think honestly, like the writers, they didn't want to put in more than a day's work, so they're just like, okay, like let's just put a bunch of dumb ideas and let's just put them in a hat, and whatever we draw, like that's what it is. Like just think of the most ridiculous ideas, and then that'll be that, and then or something where like, okay, we gotta have a Wild West episode and we gotta incorporate Shang-Chi into it. But like, okay, like just put them together. Like it just felt
I,
like that. Like the
I saw this meme online where it's like what fans wanted, and it showed a picture of what if like Steve Rogers or Captain America turned to Hydra, or just something like those, like some storyline people wanted, and then what
yeah,
we actually got, and it's just fucking Howard the Duck and Darcy. It's
yeah,
like,
Yeah,
really?
and Birdie.
It's like they knew the show was ending. They're like, oh, season 3, it's the end. Nobody really gives a fuck about this show. Season 2 underperformed. Let's just get her done.
yeah. That's what I mean. It was like they literally did not want to put in any time or effort into this, so they're just like, think of any idea and we'll make it. Because who cares? The show's ending anyway. Like who gives a fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Like this to me is just a continuous thing of like these studios, they're just missing the mark of what their target audience is interested in. I don't know. Like I like the ending. Like I like the ending because to me, like I said, the premise of like a multiversal Avengers team, like traveling to different universes, like that's interesting. Like that's something where I find is interesting. Like if you would have had like like Captain Carter like leading a better team, like a better team. But like, like if you would have had like her and T'Challa and like Kaori and like Black Widow, like let's say you take those cast of characters and they're traveling the multiverse, solving incursions. Like I said, like that's interesting to me. Like the other thing too, like the like kind of Storm being there, it just felt like a weird place to introduce like our first, and like it just felt like out of place.
But don't you want to see a
Like
Wolverine Thanos?
Oh
yeah,
gosh.
Don't you want to see a female Punisher?
They,
yeah,
they always they always got to
yeah.
put in that.
Riri Williams as the Punisher. Like the fuck out of here. Like, nobody wants to see that.
Like every time Marvel has a project where they know this is going to be fucking shit, they always put that one character cameo in instead of kind of bringing it up like Beast and Captain in the Marvels. And here they're like, well, this isn't very good. People like Storm though. They've been wanting to see her. That's X-Men, right? That's X-Men. Okay, good. Yeah, put the bitch in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
get them excited.
Like, I'd rather
For
watch
what's
a what if of how fucking Storm got the hammer than this.
Yeah, like I said, like, cause to me, like, that's what if is supposed to be. Like, it's supposed to be like stories that we're familiar with. But what if they happened like slightly different? Like, what if, like, okay, like okay, like it's kind of like let's for example like Red Sun Superman, right? Like that's to me more of a what if than anything in this because it's like okay, well, what if Clark Kent but what if instead of the spaceship landing on the Kent farm, like what if he landed in like Russia and he was raised by the Russian
Well,
government?
I
Like what
mean,
would
that's
that
what
look
This
like?
World Elseworld is. This World Elseworld is basically what ifs.
yeah?
That's what I mean. Like that's to me like a what if. Like a what if to me is something where
Yeah, the same way what if
it's
like Speed and Bullet, if Superman landed in Gotham and became Batman.
yeah, where
Like,
this
everything
is
still
like
happened the same way. The only difference was Bruce wasn't Bruce. Bruce was Kal-El. Like I said, Tom and Martha still die, but Joe Chill gets blasted by Superman's heat, by young Bruce's heat vision. But like, he still goes through the same shit as Batman, but just slightly variations. But yeah, that's a Elseworld what if. This right here,
yeah,
we just making shit up that's just kind of retarded.
yeah. Yeah. So at the end of the day, like it's just this is just one last show for me to kind of have to sit through. Like again, maybe if the episodes were more interesting, it wouldn't have bothered me as much. But I don't know. I'm kind of. I could kind of, and I'm not one of those people where like I'm not me. Like I'm not burnt out on the multiverse thing. Like I love the multiverse premise, so it's not even that. It's just that the some of these episodes are just so fucking ridiculous. Like if you're gonna give me a Wild West episode, give me characters from give me like Marvel's Wild West characters. Like don't give me just random characters just for the sake of oh well we want to have Shang-Chi in an episode, so let's just put him in the Wild West episode.
No, like if you're gonna have Shang-Chi in an episode, you should take something Shang-Chi already did and adjust it, right? Like that.
Well
That's the
make
point of
well
what if.
like here you go. Like make it like what if Shang-Chi and his sister like what if the roles were reversed and what if Shang-Chi was raised by his dad and his sister went away. Like that to me is like a what if premise. Like what would Shang-Chi look like if he was raised by the Mandarin instead of going away like and becoming who he was? Like what if it was the sister that left and Shang-Chi was the one that was raised by the Mandarin? Like that's something where it's like a what if, you know?
What if Abomination was never rehabilitated? And
Yeah.
we got like a proper fucking Abomination in an episode fighting the Hulk and shit. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's over though.
Yeah, we done with
Kind
what
of
if.
It started
I
off
kinda hate
good.
to
The
say
sequel wasn't great, and the trilogy really didn't do it any favors.
yeah, like I kind of hate to say that like I kind of don't want to say like I'm glad it's over, but I'm kind of glad it's over.
Like I said, the first one had promise.
It just seemed like season 2 really veered away from what the premise was supposed to be and then it just became like let's just let's just have random ideas. Like who even cares about what if? Like let's just have random ideas. But then even like in the first season, like even the Marvel Zombies episode wasn't really like a what if, but at least it was interesting. At least it was something that's interesting. Like it's like okay, we're getting Marvel Zombies. Like I'd rather Marvel Zombies than Howard the Duck and Darcy fucking.
Yeah. Also, they kind of tied up Kang the Conqueror a little bit because They were using Kang's time machine.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, yeah, he was here, but we're not using him anymore. But we took his time machine, though. Like, they still acknowledge the TVA in it and everything. But it wasn't good.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to something that also is not that great. Star Wars Skeleton Crew. How you feeling? How
Yeah,
you feeling about Star Wars Goonies now?
I like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. I don't know. I don't see what all the hate is. I'm enjoying it. Like like I said, I like every episode. Every episode there's more and more things unfolding. And then in this most recent episode, is when we really kind of see, well, the last two episodes, when you have Jude Law, like he really kind of you really kind of start to see who he really is as a character. And before, you kind of didn't know if you could trust him or not, and I think to an extent you still don't know that. But like the part where he challenges Fern, like he challenges her for being the captain. And then now, like the droid, like they reprogrammed the droid, so he's kind of not really helping them anymore.
Yeah, he works for him now.
Yeah, and then in the most recent episode, we see that Silvo, I don't know, or whatever, like, I don't know, Silvo, he's back with the pirate crew.
Well, he got
And,
captured by the Dogman pirate.
yeah, yeah,
And the kids somehow managed to retrieve their ship in the most craziest of fashions and managed not to die.
yeah.
Which also, the button that the robot told them never to press wasn't really that great bad of a button. All it does is release junk off your ship and give you a smaller ship.
Yeah.
Which was what they had to use to get out of having their ship being crushed by some compactor. Which again, how did they survive that?
Well, they flew away.
We also learned that the
Yeah,
little
I don't know.
girl with the Geordie visors runs on lithium batteries.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's interesting. I think it's just I think for me, my biggest problem is the weekly the weekly release schedule. Like, just give me the whole show at once, and I'll watch it at my own discretion.
Well, how many more episodes do they have?
Probably like two or three.
Because I would imagine at some point everybody's got to get back to Adam, right? The pirates, the kids.
Yeah.
Then what?
I don't know. We'll have to kind of see what happens. Like I said, we still really don't know what the deal with Adatin is.
Well, no, from what it is it's one of those Republic cities. Oh, and Urkel's in here. One of
Yeah.
the Republic cities that makes money. It's like a reserve. Like it's a planet that prints the credits, so it's an endless money. Apparently, it's one of the planets that was making the money for the galaxy. It's like they're mint. And if you're rob,
Okay.
and
Okay. Yeah.
if you're the planet that makes money, what's that mean? You don't run out of money because you make money. That's the reason why they hid it from the records so people couldn't find it, because it's the place that prints the money.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I think the only problem with that idea is, would you not at least tell the people that live on the planet that, hey, by the way, you live on a planet that technically doesn't exist on the map because we do this here. And it's for basically your own safety that this planet doesn't exist, so pirates don't try to come here and pillage the planet for its money.
Yeah, you would kind of think.
Especially if you're having a planet full of families and kids and shit. Like, hey, at least let the people know, like, you're on a very special planet that most people do not know exists because it was purposely taken off the galactic maps to protect you and protect what
Yeah.
we do here. Because I would assume most people already know what they do in Adadin. Because the mom and all that and the dad's all in on shit. So everybody knows what they do here. But no one's aware that their planet doesn't exist to everyone else in the galaxy. I mean, that's the kind of information you would like to at least let the people know. You know, I ain't worried about the rest of the galaxy, but at least let the inhabitants know about it. Hey, you live on a technically a planet that don't exist. So don't be out there running away and not remembering where the fuck you live. Because then you end up like these kids. Because you're on a planet that technically don't exist. Or at least we don't want people to know exist. Again, I keep saying this, man. Disney Star Wars finds a way to make the Republic seem like really incompetent people. And I don't understand why when they're supposed to be the good guys. Like, can anybody explain that to me?
No. But all in all, I think I'm enjoying it so far. I just kind of, for me, like I said, my biggest problem is the release. Like, I'd rather just be able to. I'd just rather be able to just binge the whole thing and have to wait every week for a new episode. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. All right, well, I'd like to move on to at least probably the best thing that you'll see, and that was Creature Commandos.
Yeah, a show.
Because I mean,
A show that will be ending.
last week and this week's episode was good. Last week we got the Frankenstein backstory, which was pretty brutal, especially what he did to that old fucking gypsy.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's kind of like there's some depth to Frankenstein because it's almost like it's like yeah like he killed her, but like it's like he didn't to spare her from having to be alone, you know. So it's kind of like his heart is in the right place, but he's just going about things the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like like he killed her not out of anger, but because he didn't want her to be alone. Like he cared too much about her and he didn't want her to have to live by herself. So his answer to that is, well, if I kill her, then she doesn't have to be alone.
Yeah. And this week's episode with Skeleton
Oh,
Man.
last week was also the Clayface episode.
Oh yeah, that's right. Clayface showed up, which is pretty cool because then this week's episode we get Batman.
Yeah.
Also, which is kind of crazy, we've already established that Rupert Thorne is dead.
I was thinking the same thing when I was watching that episode. I'm like, there's no way that they're gonna kind of kill off Rupert Thorne, but then they do. So like in the official DC movie canon or official DC cinematic universe, like whatever you want to call it, like Rupert Thorne is dead. So that's kind of interesting.
But you know what? I'm kind of glad he is dead because after what he did to was it Skeleton Man, I would expect him to do nothing less but have to kill him.
Yeah, and like
You kill his family, try to set him up for the murder of it, and then you fucking zap him full of radiation. And yeah, he went and killed all of them.
Yeah, see, like it's like this is where I think James Gunn does so well is like these like throwaway characters. He gets you so invested, and like it shows that like you kind of you kind of feel sympathy for like Dr. Phosphorus cuz like man, like like he comes home and then like he sees his wife and kid are dead and then they try to kill him, but then yeah, so then it's like he goes out for revenge, but then I don't know, like it did he necessarily have to kill Rupert Thorne's kids? Like they're innocent. Like they are just as innocent as your family was, like so it's kind of again like the Frankenstein thing. It's like again like you feel like sympathy for him, but it's kind of like he's going about things the wrong
Well, it's
way.
not even just the thing of like he got his revenge, but then he went and he's like, you know what, I'm taking over Rupert Thorne's, criminal activity. He could have been done with just getting revenge on the people that killed him and his family, but then he took it to the next step and like, I'm gonna be the crime boss. And then hey, you run afoul of
Yeah.
you run afoul of Batman when you do shit like that in Gotham.
Yep.
Because it had to be Gotham because you were fucking with Rupert Thorne, so you couldn't be in any other place but Gotham. So you were
All right,
always, at
Gojira, you
some
have a
point, you
good
were always
night.
gonna,
Thanks for joining us.
yeah, later, Gojira. At some point, you were definitely gonna run afoul of Batman when you're fucking around in Gotham. Because that's the part I
Yeah.
think people, if you didn't notice, like, no, Batman didn't go to find him. He was in Gotham. He was in Gotham. He killed Rupert Thorne. Rupert Thorne does his business in Gotham.
Yeah.
So that means that the doc here was in Gotham. So that's why towards the end of the flashback, the Batman shows up. Because, like, yeah, all that criminal activity he was doing, that was in Gotham. You fuck around and run afoul of Batman. That's probably how you ended up in Waller's care in the first place, because you fucked around with Batman.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Creature Commandos, man, they're really like kind of knocking it out the park with these shows, though. I dig them. They're entertaining.
Yeah.
Like I said, I always like having it done in the animation because you can get away with so much more as far as like the visceral violence is concerned.
Yeah, like where in the last episode where like Phosphorus like punches the guy's like jaw off. Like you're not seeing that live action.
Yeah, no. Or like that part where like when he went through the tank and gave both dudes the middle finger and it went through their faces.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
It was funny.
So it's like you can't get away with stuff like that. Like even like with the like this week's episode with the bride and the sea women at the whorehouse, and like those two metahumans came in, and like the bride didn't even waste time. She just like shot that dude in the fucking head. Like, I ain't got time for this. Like I said, animation's always good. That live act. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like Peacemaker was pretty gory for live action, but like I think animation just does it such a more visceral way than it is in like live action gore. I don't know. I just feel like live action gore is kind of a like I don't like always feel like it's gory because I know it's not real.
Yeah.
But at least with animation, like you could kind of be kind of gory in a way where it's like, oh man, that's fucking brutal. Because you, like I said, it's animation. You can draw it however the fuck you want it to be.
Like Invincible.
Yeah, like Invincible,
Yep.
like that shit. Like there's not too many limitations on how like brutal and visceral you can be with it. Like where live action, it doesn't translate the same. Like sure, seeing it, but it's like I know that's not real. Like I know you're not really breaking his arm. Plus, in real life, you be screaming a hell of a lot more. That's the thing. Like you be screaming a hell of a lot more. But you know.
Yeah, see, like Creature Commandos is kind of the opposite of What If, where when it kind of ends next week, I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it like I think what Creature Commandos is doing right now is just washing the taste of old DCEU out of a lot of people's mouth and giving them
Yep.
some hope for the future that this might actually be good. If James Gunn's
Yeah.
really about it like this and where we're keeping everything kind of wrapped together and we're not trying to sit there and confuse anybody, like I said, if Creature Commando is just half of what we got planned for the rest, it's like, you know what? I'll give it a chance. Like I said, the Superman teaser that we got, I saw it and I'm like, you know what? We looked at it. There wasn't nothing about it that was like, nah, I don't want to see this. I'm just like, you know what? It definitely piqued my curiosity.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we're getting the first ever like proper live action Guy Gardner is like, hey man, I want to see how this. I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Like it can't be any worse than what we've already been doing this far with DC property.
See, I think that's the. I think like you just said it, and I think you said it perfectly. Like it can't be any worse. Like DC was in such a bad place that there's only one direction for it to go.
Yeah, like I said, at least if you have somebody who actually kind of gives a fuck about the property proper, then yeah, maybe we could get something going here. Like I said, James Gunn, despite what people might say about him or what you think about like how his style is, like it's like, hey, most of the stuff that he's put out in the past few years, I can sit here and go, you know what? I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed the first two Guardians movies. And somewhat of the third one too. But I enjoyed them.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Peacemaker. I thought that was a decent show.
You know, because like I think it's just like James Gunn, like he understands the assignment, you know?
Yeah, don't give people what you think they want. Give them what they actually fucking want. Like give them the products. Yeah, I don't know about these blue mats. They are very distracting. I hope they don't do that with Raw and give us a red mat, because that would be terrible.
The biggest problem with that would be you're not going to see the blood.
No. I mean, you would definitely see the blood on this mat. That's for sure.
But like not if the mat was red though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, like I said, I hope that's not something that'll actually happen, because that would actually that would actually fucking suck.
Yeah.
actually fucking suck. And I'm sitting there watching like, oh, we got a tag team title match going on, but we still got at least what another hour and a half of fucking SmackDown.
But yeah, like again, like just to add to the point about what you were saying again about James Gunn is like I think it's a thing where I think he himself is a fan, so like he makes stuff that he would like because he knows that like, well, hey, like I'm a Superman fan at heart. I'm one of the people, like I'm like, you know what I mean, like they hire like a lot of companies, a lot of studios, they hire like these directors that have no attachment to the property, and because they want them to make a film or a show to push a certain agenda. And like like the people that made the Acolyte, like they don't give a fuck about Star Wars. They don't care about Star Wars. They hired people that were gonna make a show that would push a certain agenda, and then like I said, as soon as that interview with that the director of the Acolyte dropped, and she was talking about R2D2 being a lesbian, like you already knew how it was gonna go, right? Like you already knew how it was gonna go.
Oh, we got a dusty finish. Pretty deadly in fucking Delgado causing the match. Come on, that's weak.
But like that's what I like about James Gunn so much is that he's one of us, like he's a DC fan, like he's a comic book fan. So I think and it shows, you can tell, you know.
But yeah, it's good. I look forward to the final episodes and figure out who's telling the truth. Was it the Xerxes and her premonition, or did she just kind of con Waller into thinking so that way she could send them to do the dirty work for her?
It kind of makes me wonder, like, if that's the incident, like if Cersei's plan, if that was her plan, if she knew, like, hey, if I get them to send the Task Force M after the princess, then she's gonna think like it's an act of war from America, and that's gonna cause the war. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, probably. That's what it feels like.
Like so now the princess is gonna be like, oh, okay, like fucking America wants to go to war, then okay, like let's go to war. Like that was her plan, you know.
Yeah, it seems like that.
Y'all hear that that Jason Momoa was cast as Lobo for Supergirl? Ow.
Lobo, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like perfect. Like people have been fan casting him as Lobo for years. Again, James Gunn understands the assignment, man. He understands what people want.
Hey, you got to work tonight, Matt?
I sure do. I sure do.
That sucks. Well, how long? How much time you got left?
Like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, listen, now that we're in the year 2025, trying to think like what anything figure wise you'd like to see come out or looking forward to seeing. Oh, did we talk about the Triptychon?
Nope. We
Oh, we,
should.
yeah, we should. How they're trying to resell you a Triptychon that you probably already have if you're a Transformer fan, which
That
is.
got clearanced heavily.
Oh, I mean, listen, I am not buying another Triptychon. Like so.
I don't need another Triptychon. I mean, I
No one
like the one I
does.
got.
Yeah, because it's good. And like I said, all they did was repaint the last one.
Yeah, I don't need anything else. So I'm good. Yeah, like if you got Triptychon the first time, then yeah, you're good. Like you don't need this one.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro. Last time I recall, they were selling this motherfucker for like $75 in most places, because that's how many there were out there in abundance. And now you want to sit here and like, hey, I'm gonna resell this to you, and you gonna buy it, right? Like, no, like absolutely not. We are not buying this, sir. Like we are doing none such thing, sir. We are not. And then I know you're gonna sit there and try to charge this bitch for like a buck and some change. So don't even sit there and try to pretend like we're not gonna take a $75 figure that was being sold in like Ollie's and Ross's for like the past what 3-4+ years now. You gonna sit there and go,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, y'all wanna buy this, right? You wanna buy this. Like you wanna buy this right here, don't you, fellas? Like yo, get out of here. Ain't nobody buying that shit. I sure shit wasn't. Like I mean, again, like I said, the paint job on it looks decent enough that I mean, you should at this point have like a fucking color scheme for that motherfucker.
Whoops. Triptychon.
There we go. So here's some photos of the repaint. Like I said, he's holding it up to the old one, where it's like, bro, it's you just painted it. Painted the color of the plastic. Like, okay, it's a little cartoon. It's like, oh, the ramp's not translucent. Like that shit don't bother me. Like they did nothing new to this motherfucker. I don't even think they fixed the original joints that a lot of people complained about. I don't even think they fixed that.
You mean how he like splits apart or whatever?
Yeah, or like that shit'll just break on you. Like if you fuck around
Yeah.
with it too much. I don't even think they fixed that. So they just literally sitting there giving you a repaint. And like, bro, come on now. I'm not. I'm good, bro. Like I'm very good.
I mean, this is to be cartoon accurate, right? Because the old one is more toy accurate because of the lighter gray.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, yeah, I wish they just put the black one out first. Did we really need a light gray one? This shouldn't have been a problem in the first place, you know?
Well, the fact that we're recycling Titans now is just kind of really very, very, very fucking lazy here.
Yeah, you're right.
Like very fucking lazy. And I'm like, bro, there's no reason that I'm buying another one of these at all.
Yeah, like I think there's things we needed before we needed Crypticon again. Like Crypticon is not even like 5 years old.
Yeah,
Like
like I said it before, I'd rather have them re-release Metroplex or something.
Oh
yes,
yeah, what's
is at
that?
least Metroplex. Metroplex came out a long time ago. Like a lot of new collectors or a lot of people might have missed it the first time, or people that just got into it. If they don't have Metroplex, or maybe they couldn't get it the first time, at least that it's old.
That's the one
The
city Titan I
Crypticon,
don't have, because like I have Tripticon, I have Fort Max, I have Scorponok. I don't have Metroplex. That's the only city Titan I don't have, and I would I would if they said they were re-releasing Metroplex. Yeah, I'd buy that because I don't have it.
yeah, like Crypticon. Like I said, I think you could get a Crypticon fairly easy because near the end he was getting clearance out.
Yeah, and I would almost believe, hey, guess what? If you really want to buy this one, if you're that desperate to get it in cartoon colors, I would almost say wait for this one to get dropped down to $75.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even joking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because it's like, come on now. Because I sure shit. Because you already know they gonna. You already know this shit's probably going for what, $1.50 or maybe two. Especially with the price of inflation nowadays. Because I remember what Tripticon was around $1.50 when he originally came out.
Yeah,
And then sat there, dropped all the way down to $75. I was mad about that. Cause I was like, you serious? $75?
yeah. Like I said, I think there's definitely things we needed before a new Crypticon. That's for sure.
Like the figure on his chest is exactly the same. Like I said, they did nothing but a paint job. Nothing but a paint job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just wanted him G1 accurate, so or cartoon accurate. I mean.
Like I'm not worried about my Tripticon being a darker shade of black. But yeah, like I said, man, they could have re-released Metroplex. You could have made a whole new Titan. You could have done something. But this is lazy, Hasbro. Again, once again, testing us as consumers to see what we are willing to buy. And honestly, truthfully, I hope nobody buys this. I'm being that kind of hater. I hope no one buys this. Because it should tell Hasbro, like, nah, man, you can't do that. Plus, you got that Star Optimus Prime that's coming out, and that shit's damn near the price of a fucking Titan.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And
So
the worst part about
you
that
want me
is
to pay for a Prime I don't even really know about, and then to pay for another Tripticon full price? You gotta be.
the worst part about that is you have to get that prime if you want to complete the 13 primes. Like you have to get
Well,
them.
I guess I'm not completing the 13 primes then. Because honestly, I don't even want that
Yeah,
prime. I don't even. Honestly, truthfully, I looked at it a couple times. I don't like the way it looks. The accessories that it comes with is absolute shit. And the price is not worth it. Like, if that was the case, you might as well just made that a masterpiece. If you're gonna charge that kind of money, then you might as well upscale it and throw some die cast. But the accessories, the little mini rod, little hot rod looks like shit. The trailers are fucking trash. What are you paying for?
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm looking at it and I'm looking at it like, man, like I can just have 12 primes. Like
Yeah,
it's not
nothing
that big a
about it.
deal. Like
I'd
I can
rather
just,
buy a
yeah.
third party Star Optimus if I really cared that much for a Star Optimus. But like, this shit is not it. And I don't care if I don't complete. I don't even think I'm going in on any of the primes at this point. But it's just like, bro, it's just like, nah, man. And then you want to sit there and give me a repaint Crypticon? And this clown standing over here looking all happy and shit, like he's serious, like motherfuckers gonna love this.
Yeah, he is. He is
I mean,
happy.
there might be a handful of people that actually might get it, that's for sure. But I think like most cats are gonna be like, bruh, get out of here, man. Are you for real now? Like, y'all couldn't think of anything else to make. Any other big, you know what? How about this? Here's a transformer that should be made into a Titan that would warrant it to be a Titan, and it would be the nice contrast to their tidal wave that they put out, and that's Broadside.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because he turns into
Yeah,
a big,
that would be cool.
but he's a triple changer because he's a boat and a jet. But he could be a big plane and he could be a boat. So
He's
why
like
not just make
like a
him a
carrier.
Titan? Make him a Titan. He's a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a big carrier, right?
Yeah. And I mean, if you wanted to go the lazy route and not make him a triple change, you're fine. Then just make him a giant-sized boat, a big battleship. But I mean, it would at least be something new, something different, and a character that we really don't have out there outside of the last one we got from Titan's Return. And again, I've always thought Broadside is a character that shouldn't be small anyway, since he's a goddamn ship. He's a goddamn fucking cruise liner almost.
Yeah, I
So
remember when Titan.
he should be kind of a Titan scale type figure, in my opinion.
Didn't Titan's Return do like a Voyager class of him or some shit?
Yeah, he got the standard version. Like, he was a triple changer where he changed into like a shitty looking boat and a shitty looking plane, but he was a headmaster. And he wasn't even in the higher scale like Overlord was or Six Shot. So it's like, yeah, why not? If you're gonna make a Titan, make that be the Titan. And like I said, it's something new, something different, and it could be complemented with the tidal wave that you recently put out. The same way you got the Nemesis in the Ark, you should have made fucking Broadside to complement tidal wave. I mean, technically it's not accurate, but at least it would be something that most Transformer fans would be like, you know what, it makes sense because Broadside's supposed to be big. It'd be something that most Transformer fans would be like, you know what, it makes. Oh, did I just hear myself? How did I echo like that? Was that me? Jimmy, you still hear me? Matt, you still there? Chat, you still there? We still live? Matt, you still there?
What's happening?
You still there? I don't know. I hear myself in the background, like audio coming out, but I don't know where it's coming from. I don't have the stream up anywhere else on my end. Was that you?
Hello?
I think I lost the guy. I lost the guys. That happened to.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I hear you now.
Okay. All right, cool.
But I heard an echo on the stream. I was like, was that me or was that on your end?
I think that was probably my end.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I would say tidal wave, man. Make a broadside. Broadside. Broadside should have been the Titan. A giant Autobot battleship.
Yeah.
And like I said, if he wanted to go the triple changer route, he could still be like, you could have made him like transform into like an Air Force One type plane. And then also transform into a battleship or a submarine. I don't know, something related to watercraft. But sitting here re-releasing the same fucking Trypticon, that is so lazy. And like I said, I can't wait to see the price tag. I can't wait to see the price tag. Like, straight up, I would go to Hasbro and just leave comments and just be like, this shit should be $75. Because that's how much the current
I mean,
Trypticon cost in a Ross right now. Or fucking Ollie's if you can still find them. But they were $75.
he's gonna be like what other Titans are? They're like what 200 now, right?
Yeah, it might be 200 now. I know before, like I said, originally Trypticon was like 150. But yeah, I think nowadays the Titans probably go for like, yeah, fucking 200.
I ain't paying 200 for a repaint.
In fact, hold on. I want to check something real quick. Like Omega Supreme, their last, like one of their Titans, that was 200, 199. But I wanna see where
I actually finally pre-ordered that the re-release.
like Fort Max currently available on BBTS, $199. So also $200. So you gotta have to imagine Trypticon's gonna be $200.
Yeah, he gonna be 200.
Which is crazy because again, like I said, if you go looking around, you'll probably find that ass for $75. Like Tidal Wave. Look at this Tidal Wave also Titan, $199, $200.
I need to pick them up.
Well, he's still available on BTS. You might want to wait for him to pop up at our Ollie's. He might be $75 someday.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I am waiting for because these get clearanced a lot.
But it's like, yeah, so it's like 100. So 200's the going rate for a Titan. So you mean to tell me you're not gonna sell Trypticon for $200? You want me to believe you're not gonna sell him for $200 right now? Like, yeah, look at that. Your other one, the other Fort Max they put out, $199. Another Titan.
Oh yeah, I picked that up. That's a good figure.
Yeah, so another Titan. And you got the nerve to sit here and go, here you go, here's fucking Trypticon again? I'm trying to see, is there any other Titans that I'm missing? But it's like bro. Like, where's Scorponok?
We got a Scorponok.
Yeah, we did get a Scorponok, but I'm saying I'm trying to see if they still got them priced over here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now, he got a repaint too, but at least that was a different character.
Yeah, well, a different character that actually existed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand, man. Yeah, like I said, this Star Prime is 150. And this thing is shit, bro.
You would think that with their new MPG line, this would kind of fit right in. But that's a bad hot rod.
It's a bad everything. Like, everything about it is bad. And it's just like, you want me to pay for $1? Nah, man. Like, Transformers is just, they're just doing too much. With very little. And then think you're supposed to just put your head in the sand and be like, no, I buy it. It's okay. Like, not okay, bro. Not okay at all. But yeah, I saw that. At first I thought it was a joke. Like I thought it was a joke, like somebody like because I saw the first when I first saw the Triptychon, it was through someone else's YouTube video. Like I saw their thumbnail, and at first I thought the thumbnail was a joke. And then like, nah, new Triptychon coming out, and then like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? New Transformer Triptychon, bro? We already got a Triptychon. What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about that.
There's these cheap repaints. It's like, what's that Cyclonus remold that they did? Something Metal Hawk?
Yeah, Metal Hawk, and then they did another version of them, and then a different color version, old toy color version of Cyclonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just basically just took that mold and was like, yeah, we'll just do that.
No, because I saw him at the store, and I'm like, who needs a metallic version of this character? But I guarantee you,
I got the Metal Hawk guy because I just I knew it was gonna be a good figure, and I liked the character because he's a pretender, but that's about it. But yeah, I don't know why they thought this was gonna be a good idea. But you know what? It's easy. It just makes it that more easier for me to not give you money. That's all.
Yep.
That's all that really does is give me a reason not to give you money. Man, I had to order. I fucked around and forgot to click order for that Asian Venom. I don't know if I told you this. I forgot to click order for my Asian Venom, and when I came back to order it, it was sold out on BBTS. And
fuck.
And then I went to Hasbro Pulse. It was sold out there too. So I was like, fuck. But GameStop had them available. So pre-ordered it on that sucker. Oh, by the way, I also saw the Red Hulk at a GameStop. I passed on it. I wasn't impressed what I saw in hand.
Doesn't look good?
It looks fine, but it's basically, if you have the Ruffalo Hulk, it's kind of the same energy. Like, you're better off, if you have the comic book versions of Red and Green Hulk, that's the Hulks you really actually fucking want, to be honest. This is like whatever. Because it just reminded me of, like, when I looked at it, I'm like, it's got basically the Ruffalo Hulk body. Where it's kind of muscular but lean at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, I saw it and I'm just like, yeah, I'm okay. I don't need Harrison Hulk. And like I said, I already have comic book Red Hulk, so I'm already good. Checked on my Red Hulks on the list. So I actually fuck around and I pulled out Ruffalo Hulk, and I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, oh man, Ruffalo Hulk looks so puny when you size him up next to any of the comic book accurate Hulks.
Yeah.
Like, he just looks like a baby compared to them, and I was like, that's what the Red Hulk looked like. Like I said, it's bulky, but it's almost, like I said, it feels small compared to the ones you get from the comic book versions.
I mean, I avoid like all MCU figures now. They don't appeal to me anymore.
They never did for me. I mean, I've grabbed a couple because I had to buy certain waves to get certain figures. But like for the most part, like I said, my MCU, like the most MCU figures I have is like Ant-Man, Wasp, a couple Captain Americas, a couple Iron Mans, and then this Ruffalo Hulk. And that's because I needed to buy other figures at the time. Or had to complete a wave of something. But other than that, like I don't do MCU. It's comic book or nothing. Comic book accurate or nothing. Oh, and a couple movie Spider-Mans, but they're different. Those can go in the Spider-Verse. So they get exception.
Yeah.
But everybody else, y'all can eat a dick. I don't need no Tom Holland. I don't need no like Chris Hemsworth fucking Thor. I don't need Scarlett Johansson Black Widow. I don't need a Jeremy Renner Hawkeye. I don't need a Bender Cumberbatch fucking Doctor Strange. Like I don't need that. Now give me comic book or cartoon accurate Strange, yeah, then we're fine. But nah, none of that shit. Like this feels like Ruffalo Hulk seems like this seems like the weakest version if Hulk like like this is like mid Hulk.
It's like if Hulk took estrogen.
Yeah, like he just got like he got real sensitive and he's like Hulk depressed. Hulk have midlife crisis. Me see gray, me be sad. Like even the Maestro is bigger figure. Like I said, I got a bunch of Hulks, and this is still the smallest one.
That's sad.
Like I got two Joe Fixit, a Maestro. I got a regular Gray Hulk. I got the regular Gray Hulk. I mean Red Hulk and shit. And this one is still the smallest.
Because it's Ruffalo.
Even though this is supposed to be quote unquote Professor Hulk. But like Professor Hulk is lame Hulk. You mean weak ass bitch Hulk? Couldn't beat Thanos Hulk. What time is it? Oh my god, we still got so much SmackDown left. I want to make my chicken cutlet Sammy. Yeah, I got a big loaf of bread and some nuts of cheese and some sauce, and I was gonna have some chicken cutlet sandwich. Because it sounds like the thing you would do.
Is it savory?
It's gonna be very savory, and delicious.
Good.
So yeah, that's what I'm about to do, sir. As soon as we get off of this, because I gotta cook my food.
A man cooks his own food.
Well, I mean, how am I going to get my nourishment? How am I going to get my vitamins? Huh, Jimmy?
Yeah, that's when Black Suit Spider-Man was doing jazz hands up there.
Which one?
The symbiote suits. Yeah.
But I'm sharp. Like, this is another one of those, like, the Secret Wars, like, I'm probably going to skip on all of those, because, like, I don't need... Man, I might get the Titanium to go with my She-Hulk, but I don't really need a Beyonder. I don't need a Captain America with a broken shield. And I don't need another black suit Spider-Man. Maybe that Wolverine I'll pick up, because I don't have him in that outfit. But that's the only one I would actually get from the Secret Wars line. See, nowadays, ever since I've discovered the wonderful world that is Ollie's and discount figures, I'd be like, yeah, I don't feel like buying none of these because I feel like some of y'all might show up at an Ollie's someday, and I'm gonna buy you for like $10
Yeah.
or even cheaper. Like I said, I bought like 2 Black Panther figures for like $7 altogether because it was like already $9 plus an extra 33% off. Like just dirt ass cheap, bro. Like I feel like this Dracula, it would end up at a Ollie's. I feel like a lot of this Strange Tale figures are gonna end up at a Ollie's. I think Scar's gonna end up at a Ollie. Maybe Iron Man might end up. The Hulkbuster suit might end up at a Ollie's.
I hope not. I paid full price for that bitch.
Hey, listen, I paid full price for Joe Fixit, and that ass ended up in an Ollie's. I would like to see this 3-pack of Nick Fury at a Ollie's. Oh, Cable's back? He was missing for a while. I see they got Cable back in stock from
Yep.
from the Zabu Build a Figure wave because he was going for almost half the year. Because Bucky Cap is at Ollie's. Because I bought Bucky Cap for Ollie's. They selling them still for $45. I bought that bitch for $10. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Like the one the Mark 1 Iron Man suit, they got that at Ollie's.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They got the 2-pack of Ms. Marvel and Doctor Doom. They had Hawkeye with the Hawk Cycle. They had the Thor and Destroyer 2-pack at Ollie's. Like I said, bro, half them shits I already had, and I'm sitting there mad at myself because, like, bro, I already spent full price on this, and I could have got this shit for like $10 at Ollie's. And they got the Adaptoid over there now. Right now, got Adaptoid for like $10. For like $10, bro, at Ollie's. This shit is crazy. Like I said, it make a motherfucker not want to buy nothing from BBTS because I'm like, I think you overcharging. I gotta wait till it goes to Ollie's. They got a bunch of Gamoras, What Ifs. They got a bunch of a couple rogues from Age of Apocalypse. They got the other rogue. Like they got a bunch of them motherfuckers at my Ollie's.
I don't think we even got an Ollie's over here.
Oh yeah, they got an Ollie's on the West Coast.
I've never seen one. We got Ross. That's kind of our discount.
I mean Ross. I mean, here's the thing though. Like Ross, every time I see other people do videos of Ross's, they Rosses be having mad shit up in there. Every Ross I've ever been to ain't got jack shit.
Yeah, you could find some gems. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, I never found no gems in any Ross I've ever been to. All they ever had was some junk shit and a bunch of baby toys.
Man, I remember back in the day, you could find like fucking SH Figure Arts Batman shit at Ross. People were going mad crazy about that. For like $10 too. Funny.
Oh man, that was crazy. Oh shit. Yeah, they got this one, the Mark One. That's just like $10. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think we're gonna call it here, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank everybody for coming out and joining us here tonight in this 2025.
2025.
But definitely, if you liked what you see, smash that like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Oh shit, Tiffany Stratton about to cash in her money in the bank. And we got a new women's champion. Oh shit. All right, well, big ups to Tiffany Stratton, new women's champion. Cashing in that money in the bank. All right, that's how we end the show with a new women's champion.
New women. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we'll check you guys next week. Same time, same station. Y'all have yourselves a great night and a great weekend. As Matt would say, birds are not real. Jimmy, any last words?
Google up that. What do I usually say?
Jiggle that giggle.
Oh yeah, fuck man, it's been a year since I said that. Technically, yeah, jiggle that pickle or jiggle the biggle, whatever the fuck.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a great night, and remember to always kick out. Thick boys out.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire's inside me, must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kind, that's all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo, challenge may have come. Woo-hoo, fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo, concentrate my power. Woo-hoo, and the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you high. All this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to blow Xeno.